You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you Nuwave, Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Nuwave, Shop Talk, Nuwave, Nuwave. Got something on your mind, let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. Nuwave, Nuwave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast.
That nigga was on one right there on that part.
He was remembering.
Do you remember?
He was remembering.
Do you remember?
Hey, that was how his nut came out. Yeah. Ooh.
All right, please. I'm the only singer in here.
Shut the fuck
Well, go ahead.
You guys are rappers.
Go ahead. I'm turning the camera on you. Go ahead and sing your
Sing the
solo.
song.
Okay, let me sing it. Yeah,
Been the two
I'm gonna sing.
of
I'm
us.
gonna sing. Tevin Campbell.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
Hey, he sound like that Filipino dude that be singing in there. You sound like that nigga on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, little Filipino.
1, 2, 3. You ain't never seen that nigga?
No.
Oh man, you gotta see him. Man. They got like 1 billion views from that
That
dumb
nigga's
shit.
hilarious.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, man.
he be
What you gotta
singing.
do to get 1 million views? You gotta be dumb.
You gotta be
Stupid.
done. So you go in there and be yourself.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
He got
I'm
them
gonna start doing that, for
steppers.
So I'm gonna get another camera. We're gonna start doing some content creating.
All you
You
really
guys
have
got
to do.
TikTok? You got
I'm
TikTok?
saying.
I do have TikTok. All you
Sean,
really have
got
to do
TikTok?
is just
What you
film
waiting
yourself here in the shop.
You got
That's
TikTok?
all you have to do.
I ain't even a TikTok nigga.
Man, you better get TikTok on me.
I ain't doing that like blues. No.
That's a young old nigga, man.
What?
All you have to do is get a camera and film what you do in the shop.
Yeah,
And
come on. Because I be looking at Country Wayne and his shit ain't that funny. I don't see what people see in him. He
You
ain't
away
that funny
from
at all.
Yeah, but you watch it.
Yeah.
I
You
watch
watch it. You
I
feel
watched.
me?
I only watched a few of them, and it's not that funny.
And it can help
Some of that
you.
shit's whack as hell.
I get
And
it.
you'll be discovered.
That nigga's
get it.
funny.
You're gonna get parts.
He be taking real life situations and putting, spin to it.
Especially,
Hey, man.
especially when he got the baby mama and shit, and he pull
Yeah.
up, and he be like, "Who's this nigga?" He be like, "Who is this nigga?" Wait, son, you coming to see her? That's her mama? Man, why ain't you been done told me? That nigga be having me dying, nigga. Shit. Drop your kid off to go see a girl and her mama fine. Shit.
Hey.
DoorDash at night. That should be your plan. There you go. All
Go
right.
get that money.
Yeah.
All right,
Adios, amigo.
Adios, amigos.
Y'all ready for it?
Ready for it.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yep. Welcome, man. This is Nuwave Shop Talk, man. This is episode 45.
That's that Jordan comeback, man.
Man. Well, I come back like Jordan wearing a 4-5. It ain't to play games with you. It's to aim at you. Probably maim you. I blow you to smithereens. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Homage to Jigga Man himself.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? Jay-Z. What's up, man? What's up? How everybody doing, man?
Yeah, feeling good, man. Fresher than fresh, man.
Man, that's good, man. I am the host, Dina Boy Juice, man. And to my right, we got...
SD Pasadena Shine. It's all the motherfucking same.
For sure. And to my left, we got...
Miss Nia Sutherland in the house over here.
Ow.
Brand new hair.
You know what I'm saying?
See, she got a new hairstyle every week now.
You know what I'm saying?
Unbelievable.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna keep this in for a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit like a month. I'm gonna keep it in. This
Okay.
is my Thanksgiving due.
Okay, shit.
We'll
You gonna be
see.
eating turkey with that?
Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble. You know what I'm saying? And to the far left, we got my boy on the
We
phone.
got the Prince from Belize by way of Pasadena. My name is Swaggy D. Holler at your boy.
Man, that's what's up, man. That is what's up, man. So shit, man. Everybody doing okay? How you doing, Swaggy?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Doing good, you know what I mean? I got a big test coming up this Friday. So y'all wish me luck.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You care
I'm
to
sure-
share why, or just you got a test?
We'll talk about it on Monday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it because I know.
Okay.
You don't want to jinx nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to make it a surprise when I come back, and then you know what I
And you
mean.
show what
and
you
we
got.
show what I got.
Yes.
We can all go out to have a nice dinner and celebrate.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely do that.
It all go good, man. I got you for a plate. Where we going, Sizzler?
Nope.
I'll pay for the all you can
We
eat.
going to Sizzler.
I'll pay for the salad bar.
No. We're going to Fogo de Chao.
They chow. Oh yes.
Yep.
Oh,
I
yes.
haven't been
Okay.
there yet.
Y'all
Me
been there
neither.
yet?
No.
It
You
just-
been there?
Yeah, I went there. Yep.
Was it pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty
It
good,
was?
man.
Okay.
Oh, man, you got that bone
But
bread.
it's $69 a person.
Oh, that ain't bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yep.
bad.
All you can eat
All you can eat.
seafood. They had seafood in the joint.
I would have been with. I would
Nope.
take my daughter. What about?
Unfortunately, no seafood. It's
Beef,
just-
chicken,
It's just
and
beef, chicken.
But
know
they
what I mean?
don't. They have
lamb.
But they have a salad
they
bar
have
though.
lamb?
They have lamb. Yeah,
Oh, I love
lamb.
lamb.
chicken wings.
With the
Yep,
applesauce?
chicken wings,
The
yep.
applesauce on the lamb?
No.
Yep.
What you mean, no? Look at that applesauce on
don't
that
want
lamb is
applesauce.
fire.
I don't want apples.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna
That's
say
where we
no.
go. Well, that's where we're gonna go.
I'll try it.
We're going there on Friday night, so everybody be ready. Don't have no plans.
Now we go Saturday night. Friday night, I got plans.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go Saturday then. You got
I'll
plans.
be
We'll go
working.
Sunday.
I figured that's what
I
it
said we go
was.
Sunday.
I'll be
No,
working.
Oh,
Let's
Sunday?
do Saturday
I'm going to
night.
Laker game.
Oh, Saturday night.
Sunday, you going to the Laker game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, let's go Saturday.
Who the Lakers play?
Spurs.
Oh, okay. Okay. Shit, I ain't
They
been to a
gonna
Laker
win?
game since they played the Rockets.
Take my old lady.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be nice. That sounds nice.
Hell yeah. Shit.
And it's all day happy hour.
Where?
Fogo de Chao. That's what they said. Don't tell me that they do a false advertisement now.
All day happy hour?
That's what it says. Happy hour.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Maybe it's certain days.
Certain.
I'm gonna call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, call them. We'll set it up.
And I think you probably gotta make reservations too.
What time you trying to go? Like
Yeah,
at
what
night?
time?
Like around 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Okay, that'll work.
And we can go to Bolero after that.
What's that?
Bowling.
Bowling.
Oh, bowling. Okay,
What?
yeah.
Nigga. Hell yeah. Go get hungry again and have some drinks.
Yep.
That's where I took that cup at, remember? Shit,
I should have took that cup the other night, man. Man, that gold cup was nice. The copper thing.
Hell yeah. Make my Moscow mules at the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Shit, man. Sad week. You know what I'm saying? Sad few days. Shit, they had Takeoff's funeral on Friday. So, you know, it was a lot of celebrities up in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Offset, he came through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody showed him love. You know what I mean? What's y'all thoughts on the funeral? We already know, you know, it's a sad occasion.
Yeah. It was. But to see everybody come together for him and, you know,
Right.
him be like the bridge, you know, it was kind of dope. I know that, you know, whatever's going on or whatever issues are going on, you know, it's not bigger than this, and they're gonna do what they need to do. I know they got a lot of music. So
Man.
I could never, you know, I could only say that there's a project on the way or something.
Is it too early to say they're gonna do a hologram?
It's too early for that.
Too early?
It's too early.
Because,
but
I mean-
if any group would do it, I think that would be the group to do it.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, they got so much music with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, you're going to perform with him, then when it's his part to go, you just be like, you know what I
You
mean?
know, they're used to performing without a member because if you remember, Offset was in jail for a little bit.
Yeah, but that's why they came out with, back in the days.
Yeah,
Like,
when they first started, the first couple albums, he would go
Sure.
back
I
and
was
forth
watching
to
a
jail.
little documentary about them today too. You know what I mean? Just how they came up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they was related.
Yeah, they all related.
They all related.
That's why they so dope.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a good thing, you know what I mean? Because you know, I always say don't go into business with your family, you know what I mean? Because it's never good when you go in business with your own peoples. But it seemed like they had a camaraderie and
A camaraderie.
You know, right? Exactly. I can't say the word.
You can't say it. It's all right.
It's all good.
We know what
How
you
do you
mean.
say it?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. Okay,
There you
right.
go.
Yeah. Like,
You know what I mean?
Like it's coming
Yeah,
out
that's
of
what I
me.
was gonna say.
It's coming out of me.
Right, exactly. 'Cause how many groups do you know that actually was related? You know what I mean? Family.
Nobody but like
So they-
singing groups
Yeah.
back in the days. They was all like brothers or
The
cousins.
sisters,
Jackson
BB
5.
Whining.
Yeah,
CC.
BB
Right, but they-
Whining.
exactly,
No
so-
rap group.
Yeah.
No, you had a
So
couple
they're
rap
the
groups
first
who were
rap group,
families.
right?
Oh.
That you know, like I remember Trigger the Gambler and Smooth the Hustler. They was brothers.
Oh, okay.
I don't know after that.
I think they changed the game though.
Well, they changed the game
that's
because
it.
they was the first rappers that come out with the 3-piece, like
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? They words, they spit you 3 fire words right back to back to back instead of like saying, you know, for shizzle my nizzle. They was like for shizzle my nizzle patizzle, and you know what I'm saying?
That's
They was
why I
the
liked
first
them
group
because
that
they
hit
had
them with the
they had their own style.
yeah.
It was different, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They didn't
they
come out
was.
biting nobody's style. They had their own style.
The Three Amigos.
Yeah, the 3 Amigos.
And then they beefing with I saw that they were beefing with Soulja Boy. Why they beefing with Soulja Boy? They beef with a few people, with Joe Budden.
Yeah, well, Joe Buttons disrespected them niggas.
Yeah, he did.
Why? What'd he do?
They had an interview, and that nigga was acting like them niggas wasn't them guys.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? He
treated
acted like they wasn't they
told
them
them they was
guys. You know
sassy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, and then they made a song saying that Joe Budden was hating on him.
He was.
was.
Nigga, it was at an award ceremony.
He was.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it because I was looking at YouTube today. You know what I
He got
mean?
up and was about to walk away like, nah, I ain't doing this interview.
Yeah.
Like Joe
Yeah.
Buttons act like he was
Yeah,
better.
I saw it when he dropped the mic and he just walked off.
yeah. So he
Like,
was
come
hating.
on, yeah, Joe Budden better cut it out, bro.
Yeah, like nigga,
Don't
you
hate
in
on
the
them young,
media.
don't hate on them young dudes because you didn't
Yeah.
make it mainstream. You
Yeah.
just use an underground artist. You know what I mean? They
he
made it
made it.
He
mainstream.
made it. He
He
was
made
just
it.
a 2-hit wonder. He
Yeah,
had
he
2
didn't-
songs, and that was it.
He
Those were
wasn't
his
like
2
them.
biggest songs, and that was it. You know.
Right, but you hating on these young brothers. They coming up in the world. I mean, they doing their thing. Why you hating on them for?
Yeah. That was
that
you
was
know,
some
a few
real hate
years
right
ago,
there.
but yeah, he was hating like a
You gonna
motherfucker.
walk off the interview and shit. You better cut that out, Joe Budden. I respect you in the game. You a good artist, but don't hate on the youngsters. They doing their thing.
Yeah.
So they was hating on. So they was beefing with
I came
him.
to get it on. I came to get it on. That was like his biggest hit.
Yeah.
Pump it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
his
So
biggest
they was
hit,
beefing with
so-
him. They was beefing with Soulja Boy. He posted a video with the pistol talking about, yeah, Quavo, nigga, I sent you my address, nigga. Pull up, nigga. We gonna catch that fade. I'm looking at Soulja Boy like, nigga, you ain't no gangster.
Not at all.
You out here in L.A. living in Cali like you just this big
Supermaning
gangster.
on everybody.
You know what? You gotta respect Soulja Boy, cause Soulja Boy, he ain't no gangster, nigga. But that nigga Rose, he goes to the hood.
He does.
He goes to the hood, nigga, and that nigga was out there flexing on niggas. That nigga was like, nigga, who want it? Like,
Didn't he get knocked out by somebody? Because he was acting like he was a gangster. He was acting like he was
No.
blood.
he didn't get knocked out. His people kind of saved him. You know what I'm saying? But still, he was over there and he was talking
extra'd
shit.
out. Yeah, he was
you know what I'm
extra'd
saying?
out.
He was like, man, don't come around here with all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm from
Who
California,
said,
bro.
who said
You
Big
from,
Soldier ain't no blood?
you from Atlanta,
Who say
bro.
Big
Matter of
Soldier
fact,
don't be
that's
in
what
the
he
hood?
said.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Who said Big Soldier don't be doing this? And dude was like, man, get your ass
Out
out
of
of here.
here.
That's what the dude said.
That's why they
He
didn't do
tried to-
nothing because it was funny.
Like,
It was
nigga,
Well,
laughable.
nah,
Use a
another
gimmick.
dude was like, hey, man, knock it off.
Yeah, it was laughable. It was very
Exactly.
laughable.
Soulja Boy, he animated, but you know, Soulja Boy is like, nigga, if Soulja Boy get that money, nigga, he gonna be like Kanye West.
100%.
He like a Kanye West,
Yeah,
nigga.
he's very cocky.
Yeah, he cocky, nigga, because nigga, he was the youngest nigga with the money, nigga.
Yeah.
You know
And
that
he
nigga
could-
was out there. I didn't mean to cut you off,
go
but that
ahead.
was the young nigga out there, nigga. When what's the nigga? Flow Rider. It was Flow Rider, him, and T-Pain, nigga. They was out there killing the game with the
Akon, too.
ringtones.
Yeah.
Akon, they was out there killing niggas with the ringtones.
Locked
So
up.
he made all his money off the ringtones, but see, Soulja Boy, his bread came because nigga, he made the fucking song, he made the beat, He wrote the lyrics and he recorded it at his house. So nigga, he got all the money.
From that one song, you.
He did all that at his
Soulja.
house.
You cracked that Soulja.
He had more songs than that. You got to give him credit, but
Yeah,
He had
you
a
know
lot
what I'm
of them.
saying?
That's the only one I know.
Yeah, that was his biggest song.
Hop up out my bed,
Right.
turn my swag on.
I let
That nigga had hits,
Say what
nigga.
up.
Nigga, who said Big Soulja Boy don't got hits?
Yeah.
Nigga, Soulja Boy had hits, nigga.
First of
Stop
all,
it.
His phone ringtone.
I'm getting money.
First of all, don't put Big in his name. He's
That's
little.
what he called
That's what he
himself.
called
That's
himself,
little.
nigga.
That's what he
Oh,
called
Oh,
himself.
you ain't big. You little Soulja Boy.
Big
Sure is
Soulja.
little though. He is
That's Big
little.
Soulja,
He a
nigga.
little boy. He a little
Talking
thing.
about you,
Big Soulja.
Ain't nothing big on you.
Big Soulja got
Well,
video games. Big Soulja got
Shoes.
fucking shoes.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
You can't knock his hustle, man.
Yeah,
You
he
can't knock him, bro. Like
Can't knock his hustle.
he made that
And-
20 million, and
and-
he making money off of that.
And you know what's funny? He could sell a fight. Not like, I don't mean like a real fist fight, but as far as like publicity and sell himself, he can sell himself.
Yeah, he can.
And then when he
Yeah.
came back, he dropped a super big song.
Yep. And
What-
then
what was
produced
that
something for
song?
Drake.
Yeah. What was that song he just dropped like a year ago?
I know what you're talking about.
Big ass song,
Yeah.
bro. It was about the girls twerking.
Yeah, and I didn't even
About
know
the-
it was him until
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Nigga, man,
Yeah, I
Soulja
remember
Boy,
that.
when he dropped,
Yeah,
bro.
he does. Yeah, he does.
He ain't like a Drake dropping,
And-
but nigga, he dropping.
and-
Motherfuckers listen.
Nigga, he don't get his money off of that now. He doing beats.
Yeah.
That's what he do. He do production.
And that's what he wanted to do, but he also opened the door for these other younger rappers.
Yeah, I
to,
think he opened up the door
negotiate.
for. He's the one that helped Amigos and them get on.
No, for
So
them to
I
be
don't know
able
why
to
they
know-
tripping on him like that.
No, for them to be able to
He put
negotiate
them on because I
deals.
think he was on a couple songs with them.
Well, you know, it's the
Early in
ego.
the game.
It's the ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ego.
It's his ego. He got a big ego.
That's what one
You
thing
know
I
what
don't
I'm
I don't
saying?
respect about these new artists coming in the game. Like, don't come in the game beefing with nobody. Stop that, man. Y'all need to cut that out.
They have to
Make your
make
money, do
themselves
your
relevant.
music. Don't come in here trying to beef with nobody,
But nowadays,
especially if you ain't relevant.
That's to
Nowadays,
make
the
them
fans,
relevant.
the fans want to see who you beefing with, what hood you from.
Yeah.
That's the fans, man. The fans is looking for that. I was watching an interview, and the nigga was saying that, 21 Savage, he had the interview on academics and shit, and he was saying, the fans, they want to watch the beef. They want to watch the beef all the way up until reality set in. They're sitting here and watch me and you talk shit to each other all day, and then when, nigga, we fight or somebody gets shot, killed, or stabbed, nigga, then they be like, oh, I didn't know it was going to go that long, but they watched all the way up until that moment.
Yeah.
And the niggas that's getting the views, they like shit. They loving this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how far you gonna take it. You don't know how far I'm gonna take it.
Right.
But until that point, nigga, it's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the views is up. That's why Chicago, Old Block, all that shit became relevant because them niggas was really killing niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll see a nigga diss a nigga, next day that nigga dead.
Yeah, them niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
King Von and them was called the Get Back Gang.
man, the get back gang.
And you know
bro.
why they was called the Get Back Gang? Because
Why is that?
they got back.
Yeah.
That nigga had like 6-7 bodies.
There's
Man.
some real killers out there like that.
Yes.
Them niggas was, and they was young, nigga.
What about Extension?
No, he wasn't
No,
no,
he wasn't no
gangster,
gangster
nigga.
like
that
that.
nigga sung sad songs.
We
That nigga
talking
was
about the
the-
niggas from
That nigga
Chicago.
was the Taylor Swift of hip hop.
Extension is from Chicago.
He's not,
No, he's
nigga.
not.
He's from Florida.
I was gonna
He's
say
from
somewhere
Florida,
down
nigga.
south.
Man, I thought we had a conversation. You
No,
told
we
me he's from
didn't.
Chicago, but he got shot in Florida.
No, we didn't have that conversation.
Oh,
No, that nigga's from Florida.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
That was
he's
you-
from Florida, bro. Yeah, we was probably having two conversations at once, talking about Chicago people. We was talking. I know what you're talking about. We was talking about people dying. And we was
Right.
talking about King Von and all them. So you just mixing them up. But Extension, Triple X, he's from Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like
got
maybe
killed in
like
Miami.
50 miles. No, it was like 50 miles from Federal. What was that? Just say 50 miles from Miami. It's a little town
Oh,
right there
okay.
by the beach. I forget the name of it, but you know what I'm
So-
saying?
So who was King Von beefing with?
Shit. He was beefing with
Quando Rondo.
NBA YoungBoy, so that brought
Quan-
the beef
and
with
Quando
Quando
Rondo?
Rondo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that's the nigga that
Where's Quando Rondo from?
Louisiana, Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia.
I thought Louisiana until you told me.
Yeah. He's from Savannah, and NBA YoungBoy is the one who signed him. You know what I'm
That's crazy,
saying?
man. See, that's
Yeah.
like I was watching the
How can
documentary
you
today.
beef with a nigga and you don't even know this
You don't
nigga?
even know him. That's
Right.
crazy. Sounds like
Because you
something
know
we
why?
did in high
They was really
school.
playing like that.
I don't like your music. So we beefing.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
like when I was watching the documentary today, they was like, man, being a rapper these days is like detrimental to your health. You know what I mean? It's like it's a double-edged sword, man. Like,
It is.
like these dudes is just like, come on, man, we got to cut this out. All this beefing with each other, people shooting each other, fighting. Like y'all supposed to be out here trying to make money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Help your family out. You know what I mean? You help your mom out, kids out. Fuck all this beefing with each other. Cut it out.
Back in the days, it was like one or two beefs. You'd be like, "Oh man,
Biggie and Tupac.
Biggie and Tupac, Kumo D and LL." You know what I'm saying? You got whatever the beef was. It was only maybe one or two at a time. Now it's like
Everybody.
to be a rapper, you gotta have some beef. You know what I'm saying? You get shit to make it mainstream. You gotta have some beef, and it's fucked up. No, they don't let the music speak for itself no more. You know what I'm saying? They always got to be killing the niggas,
Because
smoking
people
on
think
the pack.
people think you sneak dissing them and shit. Just because you mention their name in a song or something,
You ain't even gotta mention
niggas
them.
like, oh, you sneak dissing me.
You ain't even got to mention the nigga name. You could just say, "Oh man, nigga wearing skinny jeans, nigga. Is he talking about me?"
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, everybody wearing skinny jeans,
wears
nigga.
skinny
Yeah.
jeans.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
like, yeah, it was. I forgot the dude that said it was. They said that Amigos was sneak dissing them on a song.
Jay
What's his
Prince
name?
Jr. Jay Prince Jr.
No. I think it was Chief Keef. I think it was Chief Keef. He was like, them niggas are sneak dissing me or something.
I was
Like,
like,
nigga, ain't nobody sneak dissing you, man. Just because they say it's a few words in your song, cut it
yeah.
out.
But
Nobody-
see, niggas don't understand that's a respect factor. When the nigga write your lyrics to your song, and the nigga be like, nigga, something, nigga, everybody loves Soulja like I'm Chief Keef, right?
Yeah.
He can't take that as no diss, but these niggas will take that as a diss.
yeah,
They
they
sure
retarded.
will.
Like,
They hit
nigga,
their feelings.
no,
You know
nigga.
why? Because they don't want people to pay homage to them.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's hard for them for another nigga to say, "Hey man, I like what you do."
Yeah, it is.
They want a nigga to go on the radio and be like, man, I love Chief Keef music. I want to do a song with him. They want a nigga to really do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, man, come on, man. You know, rap game's changed, man. These niggas, they not too many of them living to be 30 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately.
Most niggas that's passing away, they get close.
Takeoff was 20 years old. Didn't even live to see 30.
Yeah.
So that's terrible.
It is.
He lived a good life up until his demise, but you saying, what you mean by that?
Because, like, really, how much of a life did he live?
The nigga was touring all across the world. You feel
He
me?
was working all across the world.
Nah, okay, you go do a show for an hour, but you there for 3 or 4 days, and you doing an hour or two every night. You working.
Promos and going to radio stations.
Yeah,
and you don't need to do
working.
that.
You working, but it's fun.
But you getting paid, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, you getting
You
paid.
getting paid. You
It's
getting
fun.
turned on to wherever you
Yeah,
at.
it's fun.
You getting to see the
know?
best of because you know the fans is gonna come out. Whatever
Yeah.
little work you trying to mess with later
It's
on.
different working and traveling and actually traveling, enjoying your vacation, traveling, and working.
They're making $60,000 a show.
Yes, you.
Who?
Amigos is making $60,000 a show.
Man,
No,
stop
they're
it,
not.
nigga.
No,
If
they're
they
not.
made if a nigga came to them and said we got 60,000 for you,
Bro, I just watched the documentary today. The
when
interview.
they started, bro,
They
was making
started at 30. In the documentary, said they started at 30,000 a show. Then when they got on and got more popular, then they start getting like 50, 60 a show.
No, we talking about what they getting now.
nigga, they probably getting $500,000 or $1 million for every show.
No,
nigga.
they not. They not that famous. They
What do
not
you
that,
mean?
Are you
They-
serious?
They to me, in my eyes, they still B-list.
Okay.
They B-list rappers. They not on the A-list
How?
yet.
How?
They not on the Jay-Z. They not on the 50 Cent. They
ain't
not
been-
on.
They haven't been
they're
around
not on that
as
level
long,
yet.
They haven't
For-
been around as long as those
For
guys.
for their genre, they're like an outcast. They're like
Yeah.
another level outcast.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think you understanding. Like when you watching that documentary. When did that documentary come out?
Oh, probably about 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So what that mean?
That means a lot. They didn't drop their best hits
Not 5
up
years
into
ago.
5 years ago, they didn't drop their best hits.
Yeah, Bad and Bougie
You know
is
what I'm
probably like
saying?
5 years old. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie to you. That's like 5 years old.
Okay, they dropped Bad and Bougie.
Okay.
Now you're getting 60,000. Now you dropping all this other shit. Now that Bad and Bougie, that was 60,000 back then. Now that shit is $250,000. Half a mil.
Quavo get 100,000 himself
Probably for a
on a low level.
Probably for a walkthrough.
On a low level, Quavo by himself. Offset can do that by himself.
You know the thing I like about the Migos, before you go, I just want to say this. The thing I like about the Migos is, like, say us three, we in a rap group, right? Now, if me and S do a song and you not on, we still gonna pay you for that song.
Yeah.
Them niggas was all worth the same amount of money, bro.
Yeah.
They split up the
doubt
money
it,
3
because
ways. No,
That's
nigga, I'm
'cause they
telling
was
you.
all-
Offset
Family,
and Quavo, the only two in the group that made their own single albums.
Not true.
But
Takeoff never made as
He
album by
did.
itself.
He did.
Takeoff started
He
off
did
as
not.
a
He did.
solo artist. He
He
started
did.
as a solo
I
artist.
think it's called the last something. Look it up.
You
No.
just okay.
Look it
just,
up.
No,
I
no,
did
no,
my
no,
research today, bro.
Hey, I
you
bet-
told me.
hey.
You called me yesterday. And you said go do some research, go watch some YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Hey.
for sure.
And I did that today.
Okay.
So I saw
Hey.
everything from when they started from bottom all the way to the top.
I know.
I bet
So
you
you know-
$20.
We try to tell you that Google is your best friend.
They group-
So as far as they could have did albums by themselves, but I'm trying to tell you that they split the money up by threes. No matter who did the fucking album. You know what I'm saying? If you go look at their net worth, they all worth the same amount of money, bro. All of them.
Hey, so you want to bet?
I doubt it. I saw an interview that said
No, hold on.
That wasn't the
Do
question.
you want to bet?
I saw an interview where Quavo jumped up, was like, "Nigga, I'm the best rapper, nigga, alive, nigga."
Hey.
And his partner sitting right there, like, "Nigga, calm down, bro."
Hey,
There's always somebody in the group that's gonna think they better than everybody else.
Of course, but since that
We
nigga,
got you.
since he, we
got
you.
you.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't think I'm better than everybody.
Yes, you do.
So, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You want to bet?
Bet on what we betting on.
We betting that Takeoff had an album.
He don't know.
He don't want to bet.
Wanna
Look
bet?
at his
That nigga
face,
did-
though.
Takeoff didn't have an album, but I just told you I just watched the whole documentary
Nigga
today.
watched 5
What
minutes.
you wanna
of it.
bet?
That documentary was 5 years old.
What you want to bet?
What you talking about?
Huh?
Do you want to bet?
You wanna
How
bet?
much?
What do you want to bet?
What you want to bet? Let's
How
bet
much?
$50.
No, I ain't gonna
It's
do
too
it.
sticky in his pocket.
Let's bet 20.
No, because you got your phone over there. I saw you over there doing
20
research.
is just
and shit.
one haircut.
You went over there doing research.
And
No,
you'll have
I'm cool. I ain't
$5.
gonna be able to do it.
That nigga charging 45.
20 is half of a haircut.
Rest in peace to Takeoff. He was great, but he
20 is half of
he
your
wasn't
haircut.
on their level yet.
What
He
is you
was like
talking
the quiet
about?
one of the group.
He was he was hard.
They wasn't on the level.
He was hard.
No, cut it out.
His album came out
Yes,
in
he was hard. I'm not
2018.
down that he wasn't hard, but
He was hard on his own. You better listen to him.
Quavo and Offset are the two. Okay, that's like you said. If us three right here start a group, you guys already got experience in the game. I don't have experience in the rap game.
Right.
I'm Takeoff. I'm basically Takeoff.
But Takeoff, okay. You go on
don't know
YouTube
what you're
right
talking
now.
about.
Takeoff got videos of him rapping in, nigga, 11 years ago.
As a kid.
You know what I'm saying? 11 years ago, he was what, 17? Feel me? So he been rapping a long time. You know what I'm saying?
What that mean? That don't mean that he's the best.
Who they want?
We talking about.
Take off.
I'm talking about who the best in the group. Who got the most popularity?
Quavo.
Exactly,
Quavo.
Quavo, and then
So
and then
because-
Offset.
Because they're the most
Offset
popular.
got Cardi B for a reason, not because of the looks. Damn show.
So because.
But you said Cardi B is trash.
Yeah, he
You
did.
said Cardi B trash.
Yeah,
so
he did.
No, well, yeah, I do think she's trash, but apparently a lot of people don't because she's selling a lot of albums and she's got a name for herself.
Oh, but you said she was.
You know what I mean? Yes, yeah. In my mind, she is garbage, but obviously a lot of people, this new generation, love her. You know what I mean? They like that style of rap.
Yes, sir.
So
But I don't.
popularity makes
I don't
you
respect
better?
it.
Popularity
Yes,
makes you better in the
nowadays
craft?
popularity. Yes, I don't agree with it.
Okay.
I get what you're
in,
saying.
in every genre, popularity makes you better.
Okay. Okay.
We feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
But all I was saying was, regardless who was better, who made the album, who got a solo deal, and all that, they still split their money up. because like we started.
Okay, well, maybe they
family.
did. That's not what I'm not disagreeing that they split the
okay.
money up. I'm talking about who the most popular ones out of the group.
Yeah, it's Quavo.
Quavo was Michael. Okay, Offset was Tito.
No, Jermaine.
Jermaine, okay.
Tito was the worst.
Yeah.
And I'm Takeoff. I'm the quiet one because I am quiet. And I'm the quiet one in the group.
Oh.
I'm gonna sit back and look
He
pretty
really said that.
Oh shit!
I can't
because
believe
I
that
would be the
happened.
quiet one in the group.
All right, y'all.
I'm gonna let y'all do all the talking.
Episode is over.
On to the next topic, man. On to the next topic.
Rest in peace, Takeoff, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout outs from Pasadena, California, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, man. And you know,
That's right.
to the
Rest
guy
in peace,
that
man. Sorry
that,
to see you go, man.
that put you down, man. Rest in pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm gonna have to do my research. I'm gonna have to go listen to some of the music.
Yeah,
please do.
Yeah, because that nigga Takeoff, nigga, listen to him, bro.
He
He
takes off.
hard.
It's hard.
He is hard. He hard. He gonna remind you of Nipsey because you gonna celebrate him more that he passed away than he did when he was alive.
Exactly right. Because
You know what I'm saying?
I listen to more Nipsey now when he was alive than you know what I
too.
mean.
Now
When
that
he,
he's dead.
Me
yeah.
too. Me too.
you know
I
what
can't
mean? 'Cause
listen
I don't
to
know a
it
lot of
now,
them.
because I
When was-
listened to it when he was alive, and you know when he was dropping them albums.
Because I was listening to, they was playing some of the songs today on the documentary, and I was like, damn, that was them?
Yeah.
Like that song, Versace, Versace, Versace. I didn't even know that was them.
That's the
Yeah, that
song
was-
that got him on.
Yeah,
Versace,
that was their
Versace,
first
Versace.
song.
Like they was on, but when they
Yeah.
did that, nigga,
And then
that's
Drake
what
jumped on it.
took
and then
him
it,
over.
Yeah,
And yeah, when Drake jumped on it, that's what took him
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that was them.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good you didn't know it was them because, you know, that means when you're doing your research, you learn the shit that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And now
That you thought you knew?
Yeah, you like, oh, shit.
But
You
I
know?
mean, but Bad and Bougie was the one that really put them on to me. That's what got me listening to them.
So they did
That
an
was a cold
interview.
song.
They did an interview, and they was like, "So Takeoff, you wasn't off on Bad and Bougie," and this is how I knew before that them niggas was splitting the revenue. That nigga was like, "Oh, I got left off of Bad and Bougie." He was like, "Shh, I didn't get left off of Bad and Bougie." You know what I'm saying? As if to say, "Nigga, I still got paid off of that song."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he still
you-
got paid off of that song.
Still, even if they're not on the song, he's still getting
Yes.
I'm
That's
trying
what
to
he
tell
was
you,
saying.
they shared their revenue. They're a group. They share the revenue. That's like the NBA. If LeBron sell a jersey, fucking Cleveland getting paid, Miami getting a portion of the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's called shared revenue. You know what I'm saying? That's like if we in the barbershop and everybody get a haircut by somebody else, you're going to get a piece of that because y'all doing shared revenue. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Same thing. Because
Okay,
they're a
I
group.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
They were family first. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Cousins and an uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Quavo was the young uncle.
Yeah.
Sister had a baby young.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, next topic, man, we're gonna get into some Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye West, man, is he telling the oath, the secret oath of the Illuminati? You know what I'm saying? This nigga out here talking about sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? People getting sacrificed. They sacrifice his mom. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z sacrificed his nephew. Shit, Bill Cosby sacrificed his son. You know what I mean? And he went on and on. Michael Jordan sacrificed his dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was just, you know, giving secrets out to the Illuminati, which he was in. And since he's in the church, this is what I believe. Since he's in church now, you know, the Lord telling him, like, man, tell the truth. Tell what's going on in the world and with the industry you in, and you got to expose them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to go to S.
Farrakhan talked about this a long time ago. He talked about this a long time ago. He talked about speaking out. It's funny because if we really look at it when it comes to our people and we have any type of enlightenment and we try to share it with our people that are considered secrets to other folks but not to us or things that we don't know, then what they do is they alienate a person, make them seem retarded so that people don't listen to them. And then once they got one or two going against him, the agenda's already done. And I may have said that last show, but I believe that shit because I see it in things that he's saying. Like, it's funny. If we really look at it in its totality and the things that he's talking about, we look at those names up there. Any one of those that have passed, other than Jay-Z's nephew, because I didn't know what was said or what goes on, or
He died in a car accident in a car that Jay-Z gave him, a Lexus.
Right. So now Bill Cosby's son, that was sketchy to us.
We knew
Back in the day, that was sketchy. That was even Michael Jordan's dad. You know, but
His mom.
but what was funny about Michael Jordan's dad, and not to get off of what we're talking about, was that the gentleman who did it, they was high, and Jordan's dad was just in the South. He was tired driving on the road, and he pulled over to take a nap, and it was just random. It was just random, and that's the crazy thing about it, So certain things, you look at, but what he's saying is not far fetched at all, and is absolutely the truth. And we know people come up missing.
It's something that we all used to think about, like, damn, are these niggas in the Illuminati? Like, these niggas ain't harder than us. You know what I'm saying? Why these niggas is on and we ain't?
Right.
And then you got to think about it, and then you look at each person's life, and you be like, damn, they auntie died. Damn, they mama died. Damn, they son died.
Pivotal people in their life.
Pivotal people in their life. And just because I say it's their auntie, it's the auntie that raised them.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Pivotal people in their life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How you feel about that, Nia?
We already knew this shit. He ain't telling no secrets. We already knew.
But we already knew that the Jewish community was what it was. You know what I'm saying? And he told us that. So I'm just saying, like,
I mean, we can't really say he's telling secrets. He's just telling his truth because his mom, and that's what really made him go off the deep end, really, and start doing stuff different than what we were used to seeing him do. But all of this, I mean, it was always, we knew about it, but
nobody ever really said it.
Right.
Yeah, it was never confirmed.
You can't think of a person besides Raz B. You can't really think of a person that was like, this happened to me. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Marcus Houston said that in the beginning, but then what happened was they gave him a check, and they started giving him more roles.
More money. Yeah, he started more money.
And for that he shut up.
Right.
And then the boys, what was his name, Chris Stokes or whatever it was,
Chris Stokes,
he ended up dying.
Chris Stokes died?
He's dead?
So,
Are you sure?
No,
I don't think so. I think I would have heard about
Yeah,
that.
Chris Stokes, he's still the booty
He's
bandit.
still, he is.
He's still a
running
pedophile.
Running up in boys.
In a minute, man, you know what it's going to be.
He's a doo-doo chaser?
He's a doo-doo chaser.
My boy Ramirez said he's a doo-doo chaser.
Yes, he is.
You're going to have a surviving Chris Stokes in a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you are.
Because Raz B, he ain't talking on deaf. He talking on deaf ears now, but them niggas, it's going to come to light.
You absolutely right. He's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead.
My gosh, he looks like a fruity fruit.
He always has.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he look like he played baseball, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't believe in all that. I hear what y'all saying and all that, talking about sacrifice and all that, man. I believe that there are secret societies out there, you know what I mean? But I don't think you ain't got to sacrifice nobody to be a part of no secret society. So I don't believe that hypocrisy or that you know what I mean, that them fake stuff y'all talking about, you know what I mean?
I mean, it really is. It's hard to
Kanye
believe.
Need to cut it out before, you know what I mean?
So the thing,
you see what happened to Tupac. Tupac went out there and did all that dumb shit, and I feel like, you know what I mean, once you go out there, you put yourself out there like that and you start talking about these people, they're going to take you out. And I feel like that's what happened to Pac. You know what I mean? They're going to take you out.
So, I mean,
so leave that stuff alone.
You just said something, right? What you just said is you don't believe it, and then you're going to turn around and say, look at Pac.
prove the point.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of proved the point. You know what I'm saying? You proved the point as far as niggas is talking about this and that, and they trying to tell you the secrets, and then you going to double back and say, well, Tupac did it and he got killed.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I said Tupac was put them on blast.
Yeah.
In the songs.
Exactly.
Don't put them on blast. Don't put them out there for people to hear.
But you say you
that's
don't
why
believe
it's called
it.
a secret society for a reason.
But you said you don't believe it.
He's just
to
saying
start
that.
off.
So
no, I didn't. I said I don't believe that they're sacrificing people. That's what I said.
Oh,
okay.
I don't believe like you have to sacrifice somebody to be a part of this.
You don't think so?
Maybe there's other things you got to do, but you ain't got to sacrifice. Nobody ain't got to die.
So all of us,
So all them people that died, Bill Cosby's son, he died in a car accident. Kanye's mom died because she was trying to get breast implants or whatever she was trying to get, trying to look
lipo and breast
liposuction, all that. Okay, all these people died of natural causes.
That's not natural.
Okay,
None of the things are natural.
so
None of
nobody
the
didn't
things
take
are
them
natural.
out.
Natural death is like, nigga, you're 90 years old and nigga, you can't
fall
breathe no
asleep.
more. You know what I'm saying? Natural
wake
is
up.
okay. You call cancer. You know what I'm saying? That's a natural disease.
It's an induced thing.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is natural. You know what I mean? Your body going through certain things. When you have a car accident, it's always skepticism as far as, did somebody cut the brake line? You know what I'm saying? Did somebody fuck with the engine so you couldn't stop? We don't know. We wasn't there. Did somebody pay the nigga to go kill Michael Jordan's dad? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all get high anyway. Y'all gonna go to jail. Y'all parents and y'all family is gonna be paid. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. What needs to really happen is people need to go investigate the families of the people that did the crime.
Yeah.
As far as Michael Jordan's people, because them niggas got interviews and all that.
You know
Go
what
see
might
how
happen
they.
to Michael Jordan. Yeah,
go
he was
see
in the
they-
wrong place at the wrong time.
But what I'm
down
saying-
in the country driving, he got robbed and killed.
But what I'm saying is, go look at the killer's family and see how
Yeah.
well off they are now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker will be like, hey, I'm gonna give you $100 million, but you can't spend this money for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll have
Jay-Z,
it
he
frozen for 10
even
years.
wrote about the shit. Like you was just saying, secret society, all we ask is trust. That's one, right? And then he got
No
another
G
song.
money shit. All we got is us.
You feel me? And then he got another song that say, I'm a circle like a Lexus. It's driven wrong. It should have hurt you. Nephew died in a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some of the lyrics come to life in a bad form. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They always tell you that Illuminati, they right in your fucking face, but you don't see it. That's why you see all the niggas up holding up this. They doing like this. You know what I'm saying? They doing all of these Baphomet signs and all of that.
Yes,
but
sir.
we
I
so
do that
used
all the
to.
time. I do that in the club.
Yeah, and that's
I'm on the
why.
dance floor club.
And you
I'm doing that.
probably,
But
they
that's
probably
why-
think you part of it.
That's why them niggas is in your inbox talking about you want to be a part of Illuminati. Am I lying? Tell me I'm lying.
Anyways, no,
No,
I'm not,
nigga.
no comment.
Yeah, exactly.
No comment on
nigga.
that.
Cause they in mine, nigga, all the time. You want to be a part of Illuminati?
Mine's too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they done came to everybody, bro. Like, it ain't no secret. Everybody in fucking Instagram world, nigga.
I don't even feel comfortable having this conversation about it.
Why, nigga?
you
You
talking?
think somebody gonna run through the door and be like, "Oh, nigga, who you want to kill to get this money?"
Not the door. They gonna come knocking on his house.
You know what I'm
You know what I mean?
saying?
You don't know who's listening, who's watching the show. We don't know.
Nobody.
Man, but I mean, shit. Plenty motherfuckers talk about this. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to be no. Oh, wait,
Do it.
Twilight Zone shit.
no.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to be like that, man. But it's just certain shit that he was talking about.
Kanye needs to sit down and be quiet before
Wake up,
he
yeah.
wake up. He wake up one day and
He gonna wake up dead.
Exactly.
Wake up in heaven.
Exactly. I don't
That's
want
what
to say
he's
that,
trying
but
to
yeah,
He's trying to get his.
he's
blessings
really
back.
pushing them buttons right now, and
is.
some
He is.
and we're gonna watch the news one day, and Kanye just
He drowned in the bathtub.
drowned in the bathtub or
jumped
just
off
died.
jumped off the
He
high
died of an
building.
overdose or something like that. We're gonna hear it because they will take you out.
Yeah.
They will.
So keep
You know?
it up,
I
Kanye.
think they might push him off a high.
Watch what you say. You can't not. You got to watch what you say, brother.
Man, I'm glad you said that right there because Kanye also said you can control Shaquille O'Neal, you can control Jay-Z and Beyonce,
Yeah.
you can control Charles Barkley, but you can't control me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can control all of these people that's with y'all, but you can't control me. I'm going to say what I want to say. He said you can call up P. Diddy, you can call up Meek Mills to come and try to talk to me, nigga, but I don't want to hear nothing they got to say because I'm going to say whatever I want to say. I ain't never killed nobody. I ain't going to jail for saying what I said. You know what I mean? So he all out there, bro. He nigga 2 on the 10. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
yeah,
he's speaking the truth.
He's doing
and he's
way too
speaking
much.
facts.
Don't you agree? He's doing too much.
He is. He is.
But
I
that's
thought he
his
was
truth.
doing, huh?
That's his truth.
It is. I think he was doing too much. What messed me up is when he said, Adidas can't drop me. I can say what I want to say. Adidas can't drop me. And you know what? I learned this. Somebody told me, but I didn't believe him. But Dave Chappelle just said it too, and that kind of reiterated and made me believe it a little more. You know, Adidas is actually made from Nazi family. So for a Nazi family that used to kill the other group, right?
Right.
And they dropped him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he felt like he knows where they from, right? He
Yeah.
knows they founder, like, okay, this is what y'all money was made from, and y'all make this, so I know they ain't gonna drop me because they with me.
He was
And
too
they
cocky.
dropped him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna drop you because now you putting their business out in the streets.
Now
They
you
might
hurting
not-
their brand.
they
It
might-
ain't even about their business. Well, it's about the business, but you hurting the brand, and people might be like, well, I ain't finna mess with them. But you know what, though? I got to say this real quick. Adidas sales done dropped 40% since they talking about putting Yeezys out with just regular Adidas on it. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me tell you something
Nobody
funny,
like
and this is the
Adidas.
funniest shit. They were showing them online today, and they look so basic without the just the Yeezy inside.
Right.
But more importantly than that, last week everything was 30% off. Week before shit was 40, 50. This week is 60% off on
man.
Adidas. I was just looking at it right now, and just to get a whiff. Shoes that in the pandemic we was paying full price plus
Right.
right now for $50.
Exactly. So when we was talking about it last time, Swag, and you were saying Adidas, they gonna keep going because they've been selling shoes before Kanye, and they're gonna keep selling afterwards.
Right.
Like, they sales gonna drop. They're gonna have to basically sell at a little more than it takes to make the shoes to keep the company afloat until they come with the next star, because Bad Bunny is on there, but they got him in Adidas form, and people don't really wear those. I bought a pair, but you're not gonna buy the same old shoe just because it got a bunny imprinted on it. You know what I'm saying? So his shoes was,
Funny you
nigga.
say that. They just try to do a flip to it.
Well, it all depends on what contract he signed and how long did he sign for.
Who?
Because they can drop him and still sell his merchandise.
Who? Bad
Oh, I'm talking about Kanye. I'm not talking
Kanye.
about no whack ass Bad Bunny. Get him out of here. He's irrelevant.
I mean, Kanye really put Adidas in.
Yeah. Oh man, I like the color. I like
The
the
color
color.
too. That I would
$50.
like the
Formula
$50?
$50.
You see?
Nah, because he probably ain't got much left.
color. It is. It's a lot.
I had to cop those. I stand with Kanye. I ain't buying them motherfuckers. Send me the link. Oh man, because at the end of the day, man, we all got our own preferences of what we gonna buy. You know what I mean? And even if we stand behind somebody, because like one thing about black people, man, when somebody else talk about you, everybody always hops on that bandwagon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? S
need
was
to
saying
stop.
when two people stand against you
Yeah.
of your own color,
Yep.
then everybody just be like, you know what?
Yeah.
We ain't fucking with that dude no more.
Yeah.
He crazy. They
Yeah.
gonna make him seem crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't fucking with nothing he did, done, or gonna do.
You know what's funny is that when they talk about the things that he said, even with Kyrie too, I think that it's really fucked up. I think as human beings, what makes us valuable is our opinions.
Yeah.
I think the fact that what also makes us valuable is the fact that we can agree to disagree, and it be okay. But it's just fucked up that we live in a world now where you can have the president express the way that he feels about a people, but you can't have a basketball player express the way that he feels about a people.
Yeah. The difference though, even though he was the president, he owned shit. Trump Towers, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? All of this stuff with his name on it. So it's different from, the main difference in levels of the game is if I'm signing the check versus somebody else signing the check.
Dig that.
If they signing the check, I'm an employee.
Yeah.
No matter how much money I'm making, I'm still an employee.
Yep.
Right.
He wasn't worth more than Adidas is.
No.
You know what I'm saying? For him to be worth billions of dollars, that means Adidas was worth $100 billion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where it comes in. Like, okay, you're not. One piece is not bigger than the company, so we can drop you, and they feel like they're gonna still be relevant. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, the system and, you know, society and us as a people will prove them wrong. Like, nah, man, you shouldn't drop that brother. And I hope he sue him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Brother.
Sue him.
Not only. Oh, go ahead.
Build your own brand.
That's what he was trying to
Build.
do.
I mean, don't try. Do
Just
it.
do it.
What you've done is you've went to different places. You've went to the source. You know how it's made. You've been to China.
Yeah.
You've been to these manufacturing plants. Partner with one of them.
Yeah.
That's,
Make your own brand.
and that's what his issue
he's right.
is. Really, it's not even the message. It's just how you present the message. And
Right.
his issue is he can't get investors to go in with him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he was saying on his interviews. Nobody's going in with me. But you got to watch how you say what you say. Like,
He
you
just
can't
spend that
be-
$400 million and get it all going. And, you know, he started with negative $50 million.
Yeah.
Yes.
And brought it up to a few billion. So, I mean, you could do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This time you're using your own bread.
Yeah, but it's harder when you use your own money. It's better when you have somebody else going in with you.
It always is. It always is.
But for somebody like him, he has to go the long road.
He
Gotta go
does.
the long road.
And he has to go independent because you know why? He's truly a free thinker.
He is.
And he's gonna bump heads with anybody he's in business with. Because
they ain't
that,
gonna think like him.
there you go. And they're not gonna see his vision because in essence what he really is a visionary.
He is 100%.
Right.
He just has to go. The thing is, the people who think like him probably wouldn't be good investors for him, but he really just needs to be like, fuck it. I just need to be surround myself with
You
people
need a
who think
silent
like me.
investor.
Yep.
Somebody that's not even, don't care. Just take the
But-
money and bring me back my residuals.
But you know what's fucked up about that? They probably feel that at some point he's gonna name drop because
Yeah,
that's what he does.
That's what he does.
And that right there alone, you know,
Hurt
in
him.
our culture, you know,
Stop. Yeah.
like we don't name drop.
Yeah, because he, you know, I ain't telling you where I got the pack from.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you want to go? You
Yeah.
want to cut me
Where you
out?
get this from?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, shit. But, you know, Kanye was only child.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? Lived in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So his mind state is, you know, people, but somebody was telling me, like, no, this was my boy who had the, what's his name? Fuck You Mean. You know,
Right.
he's still from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So you still got that mentality. That's like a nigga from New York, but he lived in the suburbs. You still got the mentality of a inner city person. You know what I mean? But his mind state is just like free thinking.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you're a free thinker, you like, shit, I'm going to do this on my own.
That's
Yeah.
like out
You know
here,
what I'm
like
saying?
with Pasadena and Altadena. Altadena's the suburbs. Pasadena's a little more city. Like we still think like you guys in Altadena. We just was able to have a little bit more say of what
Balance.
we can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Man, facts. Man.
Jack and Jill kids.
Yeah. So, so man, you know, also Kanye was saying he need to, when you was talking about Farrakhan, I meant to bring it up. He was saying that he needs to speak to Farrakhan because Farrakhan said some stuff that he wasn't feeling. And he didn't diss him or nothing. He was just like, you know, we got to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because you were speaking on my name and all of this, you know, we need to have that. And I think that'll be cool because I think Farrakhan will probably be the only brother that will help that brother, you know what I'm saying, speak clearly and get his message across
Yeah, give him
Yeah.
in a
clarity.
better way.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
You know what I'm
what
saying?
he needs. That's
He
what
needs that. You know what I'm saying?
And he really should have the Nation of Islam like be
Have his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who you should go to. Black people who are trying
Militant,
to and
basically.
being a positive influence
Uh-huh.
in our community.
Yeah.
Because everybody you're going to, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, they're not positive influences
Right,
to our community. Even though Jay-Z is trying to be right now, but his whole career was about talking
Selling
about
dope.
selling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
then you
what,
find out that's what he was really doing.
no, I mean for sure, but is that really a
get what you're
positive
saying.
influence to our community?
Yeah,
Especially if you're trying to do
because
that.
people always think like, oh, I'm gonna come up like him. Let me
Yeah.
sell these packs, and then when I get my bread up, I'm gonna buy this liquor. I'm gonna buy that team, and like, no, nigga,
That's not how
it
it
don't
works.
happen like that.
Yeah.
You know what
How
I'm
it
saying?
works.
But I'm gonna tell you, for Jay's time and what he did, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was perfect.
Perfect
The
storm.
music, you know, the climate of the music at that time, it was
Yeah.
perfect. You
he
know,
was a drug dealer's dream.
and he felt the void.
Because it was
Because
like
if
the
you
90s.
remember, there you go, the late 90s,
Yes.
mid 90s, I'm
Mid-
sorry.
yeah.
And if you remember, he came on right when Pac and Big got out
Got
the way.
off, yeah. And you know what? That's funny you say that because a lot of people were saying that was his sacrifice.
Was who? Biggie?
Biggie, because if without Biggie in the with Biggie in the way,
Yeah,
he
but
couldn't have came out. But I
His
don't
best
think that
songs.
is.
His best songs is Biggie.
Well, which one of y'all
You
gonna
know.
be my sacrifice?
Yeah, Brian.
Brian, we choose
Yeah,
Brian.
yeah, exactly. Yep.
Sorry, my boy.
If there had somebody had to choose, Brian, you gonna be the one.
You're
Sorry,
the one.
buddy.
man.
Bye. Sorry, we'll pay your mom. Make sure she's good.
Killer Sally.
That was a good movie though.
It was a series, but yeah, that shit
Well,
was good.
series,
Yeah, I need to go check that out. Killer
should.
Salad.
It
Is
was
it on?
good.
It's on Netflix.
It's on
That's
Netflix,
funny, I
man.
watched
I'm gonna watch it tonight when I get home.
Oh,
We
yeah.
talked about that a couple episodes
Yeah, I
ago.
watched it that day that you guys
Talked
or
about
maybe
it?
a couple of days
Yeah,
that
you
weekend
gonna-
before you
Killer
talked about
Sally?
it.
Y'all gonna trip off of that. Yeah,
That's
you gonna
good.
trip off of that.
Yeah, it's good as
It's
fuck.
good. It's
Yeah.
real good.
I'm gonna check it out tonight when I get home.
Yes.
This
do
nigga
that.
used to dress like a wrestler.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Really?
Yes, you'll love it. If you used to dress like a wrestler,
man.
you're
Yeah.
gonna love
Yeah.
it. That was a good.
They was jealous of each other too.
They were
I could, they was
They
jealous
were.
of each other.
Well, she was impulsive.
She was
very
but
impulsive.
He was.
And she wouldn't
he
let
was
go.
an
And
abuser
he was an
too.
abuser.
He was.
They both
played a
They
role.
Both
Yeah.
played a
They
role.
They both played a
They
role.
both. It was both of them. Most
It was
definitely.
imminent. One of them was gonna die.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Either from the steroids,
Yeah.
from each other.
60,000 a year to keep this nigga having muscles.
Isn't that crazy?
She said that she bought 8 steaks, 5 was his.
Yeah,
Man, on the real.
yeah. Or how she would go back and forth to Mexico. I remember how easy it was to
Yeah, drive across the border.
Yeah, go over there and get your to the
Because you
pharmacia.
can walk across.
You can walk.
That's the easiest way.
You
Walk
can
across.
walk across right now.
You know? Yeah, you drive
can
to San
walk across
Diego,
right
you go
now.
right there, park at the mall,
Yeah.
walk
And then
over
walk
the
over
bridge.
the bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and come on back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Man. Yeah.
before we go on to the next topic, man, I just want to take a moment of silence, man, for the players in Virginia,
Okay.
for the families, for the people who lost their lives. 3 football players and 2 people were wounded. We don't know the circumstances behind it, but what we do know is some kids lost their lives. And, you know, we don't take any of that for granted because we're all parents. And, man, I couldn't imagine getting that call.
Yeah.
You know, we just want to show our respect because, you know, we understand and we're with you families. And we love and well, we respect everything you're going through and, you know, we're here. Amen.
And you know what's crazy is the fan went off and everything.
Yes, it did. It was some real silence
Worked
up
out.
in
You
here.
know
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
did.
saying?
Worked
Yeah,
out.
you know, man.
I was laughing about that too. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
The woman that does my hair, her daughter goes to Virginia. So when I saw that stuff, I hit her up first thing, like, hey. And she didn't respond. And I'm like, hey, your daughter okay?
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I'm on the phone with the bank or whatnot. She was like, but yeah, my daughter's okay. Da, 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 da. I was like, oh, okay, for sure, you know, because she got the, you know, scholarship to go out there. So, you know, academic, but still, she out there in the mix. And what happened was they was they went to see a play for a drama class. They went to a play, and then when they got back, we don't, like he said, we don't know the circumstances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But He shot them on the bus. They was all football players. Now, what's skeptical was the guy that shot a former football player. You know what I mean? But the other guys were current football players. You know what I mean? And he killed all 3 of those, and then shot a couple other people. And they're in critical, one in stable, and it's just real unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One of them random acts of violence, man.
And
Sucks,
they
man.
called it a mass shooting.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Do you
I need to hear more about the story. What exactly happened?
Go on your phone and look it up. It'll give you all the details you want.
Oh, you guys,
No, we gonna tell them,
y'all
man.
enlighten me.
So
Enlighten me, because
in Virginia football team, 3 players were killed by maybe a current or a former player on the team. He killed them on the bus, and they were coming back from a play. They was in drama class, and they all were coming back from a play last night, and he killed them when they parked. So we don't know. Nobody is saying what happened on the bus, but we just know that he killed 3 people and he got out of Dodge. He shot 5 people, killed 3, and then he got out of Dodge. And I think they said they caught him this morning.
Yeah, they caught him.
They caught him this morning. You know, all the pictures is in the.
what nationality was he?
They all black.
He was black too.
He was black. He was a former football player. Yeah. So it was, I think, number 1, number 44. I don't want to say their names. And the last one I want to say, I'm not going to say is the number because I don't remember. I remember those 2. You know what I'm saying?
When this happened?
Yesterday. Last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was number 1, number 15, and number 41.
Number 41. Okay.
They don't know why. The reason
don't.
why he did it.
They don't know why. They probably interrogating him right now.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
So he was a former. Maybe he got kicked off the team or something.
We don't know.
We don't. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know anything.
That's what it sounded like to me. He was mad. He's mad because they kicked him off the team. He didn't make the squad. So he said, "Oh, I'm gonna get my revenge."
It's going down.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, why would you go to a play, nigga, with a gun?
Yeah.
Like, you had that in your mind going.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna shoot these niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they did something to him.
Not that bad. If they did something to him, they definitely wouldn't have got on that bus.
Did something to him. They embarrassed him. They
You know, kids are naive.
Yeah.
posted some pictures about him. They might have did something to the guy
Yeah.
that pushed the button. You know what I mean?
It could have been some bullying
But
involved.
I'm sure it'll come out.
Yeah.
It could have been hazing. We ain't gonna call it bullying, but they probably was hazing them, talking shit.
Bullying.
You know what I'm saying? Talking shit like, nigga, you ain't on the team no more.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Making fun of him.
But do you think that's enough to kill somebody?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Not even enough to
Definitely.
shoot nobody.
Yeah, words is only words. You know what I mean? You shouldn't.
So what is it called? You know, the concussion and the long-term effect?
CTE.
So do you think maybe that might have?
I don't think the dude played long enough to have CTE.
Okay.
You know, because he hasn't played for a year or 2. The guy who killed him was like a junior. So he was just 22, like a junior or a senior. He was just going to the school. At that point,
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
was a
saying?
senior.
You know, but it might come out that he had a concussion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's going to help his defense?
It might. Because
But
that
it's
goes
3
along
people.
with the. It still goes
So
along with
just
the.
say if you get 20 years for each person, you're still going to do 60 years in jail.
For sure, but you know they like to
Virginia is
use
one of
the-
those towns where they probably on the chain gang.
It's Republican. It's a Republican state.
Yeah,
For
and
sure.
Texas
It's
is
red.
too, right? So yeah, they got
Red
chain
state.
gangs.
Yeah, they do.
You know, they out there on the plantation picking cotton and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go past that line, they're gonna shoot you.
Yep, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So his life is over, basically.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying? For a moment of I hate you right now. You know what I'm
That's all
saying?
it was.
He could have shit in his hand and threw it on him.
It would have been
And
better.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It would have been better.
Shit, man.
More disrespectful.
He would have looked like a fool, but they would have looked like more fools.
Yeah, it would have with
You know
shit
what
all
I'm
over
saying?
them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Like, people just don't understand, man. It's other ways to hurt people's feelings, you know what I'm saying? And I just, it kind of hurts me because they all,
Your daughter's
you know,
age.
yeah, they all
Yeah.
my daughter's age
Yeah.
and they black.
And they black on top of you.
They black kids living their dream. going to the school that they want to go to. I watched the Instagram clip of one of the dudes. He was like, yeah, Virginia is more than football here. You know what I'm saying? This is here where you learn to be a man. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
what school was it?
It was Virginia.
Virginia State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they said his son was real paranoid.
Yeah.
So he probably
shooter,
thought they
yeah.
was out to get him.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying? He probably thought they was out to get him.
And he said that, you know, he wouldn't tell him why. He wouldn't tell his dad why.
That's going to be his defense.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Mental health?
Mental health.
I'm telling you, man, they did something to that young man.
They did do something to him.
They did something.
They
to him.
did something to him.
So what you think? They tied him up and
That's what
fucked
I
him?
said.
I
No,
know, but
I don't think that. But they did something to, and that was when we really find out in the end, that was some revenge shit.
it was. Hazing is very.
Yeah, and you know
They
everybody
outlawed
can't
it
take
at most
that.
colleges.
Yeah,
they
but it still
do
goes
it.
on.
Oh,
They
it
still do
definitely-
it.
Yeah, it still
So-
goes on.
That's right.
That hazing process-
Bullying is still alive and well these
It
days.
is. I know if I got hazed, I'm gonna hold some grudges. I'm not gonna lie what they be doing.
Depending on what they did to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold a grudge. I'm a grudge holder anyway. So.
Yeah, but you got to think about this. Hazing and all that has been going on for fucking 100 years in black colleges. Virginia's not a black college,
No.
but these are black students, and if they were in a fraternity, it was a mainly black fraternity. So if that's what it boils down to, these things have been going on for generations and generations. You know what I'm saying? So to say that this guy got hazed more than a person 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 60 years ago is kind of absurd.
I'm not
We're not
saying,
saying
that.
that. Not
what,
at all.
What we're saying is that what happened to him, maybe he couldn't take.
Yeah, certain
Okay.
He
people
just
can't
couldn't take it.
certain stuff.
Okay.
How many
Yeah, pretty
people
much.
how many people you played on a team with that couldn't take the rigorous to get y'all there
Yeah,
and tapped out?
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
as I was reading, it was also saying that he had made the team as a freshman and didn't play in one game.
Right.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
Imagine the ridicule
yeah.
you get for that. And then being around the team, and then your team, oh, nigga, you didn't play tonight, huh?
Right, right.
Yeah.
right.
And that shit goes on for a season. You know? And not saying that's a reason to
you're
knock
just
somebody
giving
off.
an example. You know,
Exactly.
you're just giving an example. So I get what you're saying.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I guess, you know, because now you got to think back when he was 22, and that was when he was a freshman. So you're a freshman, and you coming from a school where you were the star athlete,
Yeah.
right? You're
Yeah.
the star athlete. Now these niggas is like, oh, nigga, you ain't a star over here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And,
Right.
you know, some people are super emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Maybe they was fucking him up in practice.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he came in talking shit, arrogant, and they, you know, shut him down, and
Yeah.
put him in his place.
Yeah,
That nigga should have watched All Americans.
sure should have.
You know what
Sure
I'm
should have.
saying?
He would have prepared him.
He would have prepared him.
He would have been
you know What I'm saying?
good,
Because
yeah.
that nigga went to college and he wasn't shit.
Wasn't shit.
You know what I'm saying? And you know he manned up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like real life shit.
It really
You know what I'm
happens that
saying?
way,
When
yeah.
you go to any place new, man, you can be the man wherever you at. You know, if you the man in California and you go to fucking, I don't give a damn if you go to Utah. Don't nobody know you in
They
Utah.
don't.
Right.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They
You
have
ain't
to
the man
remember.
over there.
Right.
You gotta bring yourself
Pay
to
your
be the man.
dues.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
have to pay your dues.
Yeah, man.
But this popcorn era, they think they can just have it and
They do. They do.
automatic.
Shit,
They
man.
do. Yeah. So we're gonna get into a little Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle, my guy.
I love him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he is, man. He went on Saturday Night Live, and he had a 15-minute monologue. He was talking about everything from Kanye to the Jewish community to Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about everything. Did you get a chance to watch that?
I haven't seen
I
it.
didn't get the chance. I used to like Saturday Night Live, but I haven't watched it in years. I didn't even know it still came on.
It does.
What?
My son,
Comes on at
Kai
8 o'clock.
watches it.
It's
Kai
been on
watches
for
it all the
50
time.
years.
Yeah.
He talking about.
In our generation, we used to look forward.
I watch regular TV
Nobody
anymore.
watches regular TV.
I watched it on
Come on,
YouTube.
man.
We
I
have
didn't
to get it
watch
on. That's what
I
I'm
watched it
watching
on
on
I
YouTube.
watch regular TV.
Soon as when I'm going home
Yes.
tonight, I'm gonna
Sports
check
games
it
or
out.
something. I watch no damn Saturday Night Live.
Who watches regular TV?
Flossy B, what's up with your boy?
He watches regular TV.
What up?
Nah, he just hit me on.
Yeah, man. That's
Let
my
me
guy.
find out you watching regular TV.
Yeah, that's like we used to watch Mad TV. Remember Mad
Ain't nothing
TV?
wrong with that.
You know what I mean?
Hey man, so tell us about the monologue, man.
Yes,
You just did. He went down the list. What was one of the funniest things that he said to you, man, or that made the most sense?
To me, the funniest thing is when he was saying Kanye. We was talking about earlier. He was like, Kanye was like, Adidas can't drop me. I can say what I want. Next day they dropped that nigga.
Oh, I know he said it real funny with his high pitched
He
little
said it
voice.
funny.
Yeah.
And then he said, man, Kanye fucked up so bad, he got Kyrie in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even pronounce it right. He was like, yeah, he shared something called Hebrews to Negroes. Or, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if like, okay, us as black people, right? We listen to Dave Chappelle, and we don't just listen to him for the jokes.
No.
We listen to him like you were saying. What one of y'all was saying, Rooney, right?
Yeah.
Is it Rooney? What's his name? The black dude. The black dude that used to have all the militant stuff.
Oh, I can't even think.
Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
Paul
Yeah,
Mooney.
you were saying
I was
that's like
talking
Paul
about
Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
You know what I'm
for sure.
saying? So you really got to get his joke. So
Yeah.
he was saying these jokes, and people were laughing, and I was just thinking like, damn, these people don't know what they laughing at.
No,
Right.
they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
so he basically, hold on one second.
Yep.
He was just basically saying that, you know, it's fucked up that we can say stuff and other people say stuff about us, but when we say stuff about other people, it's
a crime.
stopping our money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stopping it's a crime.
Yeah, it's
basically.
killing our livelihood.
You know
Don't
what I'm
say
saying?
that.
It's a crime.
Yeah,
Don't say
like
that.
don't say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all of the stuff that he was saying, it was some factual stuff to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether the movie, I haven't seen it, got factual stuff in it, because like I always tell y'all, a person that's wrong is gonna be right.
Yeah.
20-30% of the time when he's speaking. He can say 1,000 he can say 1,000 things, but you're gonna listen to that thing he say right, and you know what? The motherfucker's right. You know what I'm saying? So part of that movie, some of the stuff is right. You know what I mean? And we hate to say it, but you know, we the lost tribe of Israel.
Yes, we
You know
are.
what I'm saying? And the Jewish community took that over way back in the days. Why? Because our history was stripped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they could.
And they could do that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in that, what I'm understanding about that show is that Hitler, that was his main reason why he was trying to extinguish that
The race,
community,
the Jewish
is
people.
because they were
lying.
faking it.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I'm
actually-
saying? Not because he didn't like them.
No.
It's because they was, in his eyes, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't born in 1942 whenever it happened. You know what I'm saying? But in his eyes, he was like, nigga, they lying. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, we got to extinguish these people.
So they
And-
can't keep telling the
so
lie.
they can't
and
keep
erasing
telling
their
these
history.
lies, and
Yeah.
you know, but that's just like if you got 1,000 mice in your house, you know, you can catch all of them, but one gonna get away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
just what happened. Like in the Holocaust, people got away. You know what I'm saying? And we don't take nothing against people that went through the Holocaust.
It's
you
a
know what I'm
terrible
saying?
thing.
It's very terrible, but it's like you can't put one person above another person. We went when the Holocaust and all that was going on, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't slaves no more, but we was just coming out of being slaves and trying to get ourself up.
We
You know what
actually
I'm
were
saying?
still slaves
in
certain
1945.
places, yes, I just saw a movie on
Okay.
Netflix about that. That there was a woman who was still enslaved, like, and because you know
In the
down
country,
south
yeah,
they
they-
have little pockets, trees around it, and you just don't know where you are. So they were still having people born into slavery, and they were still running to be free.
Are we talking about Descendants?
No, not Descendants.
Another one?
That's a documentary.
Did y'all know the
Movie.
Holocaust went on for 12 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, from
That's why-
1938 to
33.
33 to 1945.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
That's
after
when
seeing that
World
movie-
War II ended, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After seeing that movie, I believe they still probably do still to this day have somewhere down there where they have black people being slaves, because this lady, it was like the 70s when she escaped and was free and able to live.
Are you talking about
you know what I'm talking
with
about?
old girl?
Yes.
What's
Keke
her name?
Palmer?
Keke Palmer.
With Keke Palmer.
Alice.
Alice.
Yeah,
Yes.
Alice. I was gonna watch that too.
Watch it. Watch it.
Have you guys even watched the movie about the Hebrews? Oh, I'm sorry. It's called Hebrews to Negroes Wake Up Black America.
No, I haven't watched it. My brother watched it.
Hurry up and get it,
So what-
because
so what
they're
is it
trying
about?
to they're trying to get it taken off.
It's number 1 on
And
Amazon.
what does that mean? Hebrews to Negroes.
Because we were the Hebrews,
the lost.
the lost tribe,
Yeah.
and now they start calling us Negroes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
To
And
erase our history.
to
out of the
erase our
way.
history.
Okay, so this is what Kanye posted.
So you from
Kyrie.
Belize?
Kyrie.
So you
Kyrie.
from Belize, right? So you basically kind of know your history. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where your people were before they left, before they got to Belize.
They were
You get
in
what I'm
Belize.
saying?
Right.
Huh?
They were in Belize. It was black people in Belize. It was the Spaniards that came and colonized them.
Okay. So that's why he mixed with
Yes,
Spanish.
Yes.
Okay. But they
Yeah,
were raped,
but
raped and
like you
pillaged.
said, Juice. Yeah, I'm kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Negro.
No.
I'm
Not
messing
kind
with,
of
I'm messing with you.
kind of like basically a mixture of one kind.
No.
No.
I'm kind of like uneducated when it comes to
history
of Black America and the civil rights and
Yes.
and slavery.
But even before all of
Because
that,
we didn't know about none of that until I came to this country. I didn't know about slavery. I didn't know people were enslaved. None of
right,
that.
Yeah.
right, because we don't. I couldn't tell you where my ancestors are from. I can't tell you what country they say. People be like, "Oh, you're African American." I'd be like, "Nah, I'm not an African American.
I'm American.
I'm American. I don't know what Africa is a continent.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
You can't go to a country called
Africa at all.
You know what I'm saying?
At all.
you can go to a city called South Africa,
Yeah.
or South Africa. You know what I'm saying? But you can't go to a city or a country,
Or a
called,
country called
Africa.
Africa at all.
So I don't know, nigga, if I'm Nigerian, Sudanese. I don't know.
Ghanaian.
Yeah.
I could be
Ghanaian.
Egyptian.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
like
don't
somebody,
know where.
Somebody trying to tell you, oh, you need to go back to Africa.
Yeah, like
No,
where?
motherfucker, I ain't never
Where?
been to Africa.
Yeah.
So why
Where
you
am
gonna
I
tell
gonna
me?
go?
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's the thing.
So
Where
you
am I
know,
gonna go?
our history was lost. So that's why the other community can say that they're what they are, because we don't know where we come from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They done erased our history through slavery, and you know we didn't really start getting birth certificates until slavery was over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Till they kicked us out, like, oh, y'all free now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, you know, we got birth certificates and social security numbers, but our peoples didn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know,
It's just a number.
you're
Yeah.
just a number. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
ridiculous.
You was born to item A.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yes, sir.
And you had the master's last name.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just know I was from a plantation in Georgia. In Griffin, Georgia. That's, you know what I'm saying? And that's all we know. You know
Right.
what I mean?
And then charging people to fucking find out where their roots come from and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't
Ancestry.com
believe- I still don't
wants you to
believe that
pay
shit.
I don't
to
believe
find
that
out where your
either.
roots come
Yeah,
from.
I don't
Like,
believe that.
motherfucker, you want me to pay to find out where my roots come from?
Yeah.
Like,
Go
what
to the
kind of shit is
doctor.
That's
that?
big business.
You can go
Yeah.
to the doctor.
It's
for
big
free.
business.
That's fucked up. When you think about it, that's some fucked up shit.
It is.
Yeah.
You want me to pay to find out where
But-
my roots come from?
But what it is, it puts you in a database with all your other family members who have done it, and it links you guys together.
Yeah.
Or
Hopefully. Hopefully it's your
Yeah.
real family.
It'll show you some motherfuckers
saying?
on there that you may not know.
Yeah. But it's going, yeah, I'm telling you where all of it's going to lead to. Everybody going to have some English blood.
Yeah, for
Everybody.
Sure. Yeah.
No matter how dark or
Yeah.
how light you are, you're going to have some English blood.
Yeah.
Because those were the people that came over, raped, pillaged, and all that over in the continent of Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
continent. Say that
Yeah,
again.
the
'cause-
continent
thank
of
you.
Africa. You know what I'm
Yes,
sir.
saying? And the people that did survive were the people that were on the inland part of Africa. You know what I'm saying? They
I
wasn't
don't thi-
traveling
Not the
five.
dark skin. The dark skinned people, I think, are probably have come from their roots. But the light
have
skinned,
more.
the light skinned ones are the ones that are probably more likely to be mixed with have some white background.
I get it.
No, even the dark ones have some
I get it.
European blood.
Yeah,
or-
even
I
the dark
get it.
ones too.
Ireland.
Even the dark ones too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Because, like, say, okay, you got a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Now, say she marry a dark man, right? And they have a daughter, and she's like her complexion, right? And then she marries a darker man. By the time they have their baby, they're gonna be his complexion, and when they have a baby, they might be my complexion. So now you look like you just straight from the continent of Africa.
Yeah.
And it looks like you don't have no type of other blood in you. But when you check your blood,
the black gene is overpowers anything.
it does. But
Whenever you got
You're
black
not
in you,
saying
always,
that.
it always overpowers
You
it.
will have some pigmentation in you.
When
And
you
some melanin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you still gonna have the blood of whatever came
European
before
or-
you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might be 1/25th. You know what I'm saying? But that just means it was 25 generations ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's still gonna be in you, no matter how dark or how light you are. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Moving.
What were you gonna say, Sean? You was gonna say
my
something?
bad.
No.
Oh, okay.
My bad. So
10%.
we already talked about
We down to Jay Leno, man.
Yeah.
Let's take.
No, it's the one before Jay.
yeah,
Oh.
it's no, we're gonna go to Jay Leno because the other one is sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Nia.
So Jay Leno, let's prayers out to him. He there was a fire in the garage where he stores his old vintage cars,
Right.
and his face caught on fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
You know, he
he's
got a big ass face.
He has a big face.
And then he got plastic surgery too.
I'm
so,
sure.
ooh.
Yes. Yes. So,
He's gonna need about 2-3 weeks to recover.
and then he's gonna have to go back and get plastic surgery. I'm sure.
So you know, I don't want to make light of the situation.
Let's make light, because he make light of any
You
situation.
goddamn right. So are they gonna take his ass meat
Put it on his face.
It's
and
a
put it on
possibility.
that
That's what
face?
they might do.
Because that's the closest skin on your booty
That's
to your
to your
face.
face. They
You know what I'm
might.
saying?
They
So
just
anytime somebody gets burnt or anything on their face, they take skin from their ass because that's the other softest part of your body.
Then he can literally tell people to kiss his ass.
Right here. Right here on my cheek. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you know, Jay Leno's a comedian, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, he'd get that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that it's just sad because, I mean,
With
he
his
got a
booty
lot
chin.
of cars.
He got a
booty
he
chin.
got a booty
But-
chin.
Yeah.
He does have
Yeah.
a butt chin. And he has that special in
Yeah,
the
you was
car
talking about
coffee
that.
in
Yeah.
Cars with Comedy comedians. It's a really funny one. Yeah, I saw the
Buying all them damn cars.
yes, vintage cars.
Stop buying all them damn cars, Jay Leno, and get
Those are
give some of that
investments.
money
Those
back.
are really
Help
investments.
somebody out.
Give me a car. I want
Yeah,
that
Buying you got
67 Chevy.
motherfucker got 100 cars and shit.
I want the 67 Chevy. Jay,
Give some of
if
that
you're
money
watching
back
this.
to some people out here starving, motherfucker, instead of buying all these cars with your booty chin looking ass.
Yeah, so it's funny how you said give back. So this guy probably had never watched it. I hope he does, man. My boy Pee Wee. You know what I'm saying? You know Pee Wee?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so, you know, Pee Wee done turned into a motherfucker right now. So, you know, shout out to Jock Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jock Vaughn. Pasadena John Muir High School. You know what I'm saying? Class of 93. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Coach of the Nets.
he coach of the Brooklyn Nets NBA right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up, do a good job, man. You know, the Lakers beat y'all, but you know what I mean? You still jock to us. But,
Yes, sir.
you know, the guy was saying, so now that he's gotten all of this appraise and money and all of that, why don't he give back to the community? And I'm thinking, like, you know, how can we as a people, you know what I'm saying? We don't, like, I always tell Swaggy D, we don't know what people was doing with their money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know what people was doing with their money. Like, Jock was never from Pasadena. John Muir was just the spot that had, at that time, John Muir was like the basketball mecca.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the early
Yeah.
90s,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They was
Yeah.
football, they was
Yeah,
basketball,
they
and
was
all
sports,
that.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
was
saying?
Drum corps, all that
Yeah.
shit.
Because Stacey Augmon had just graduated
Yeah.
a few years before that. You know what I'm saying? Then Jacques Vaughn came. You had Casey Motley. You had all of these other guys that went over there. You know what I mean? The guy from Pius X, he transferred over, and they had another guy from Rebbe Academy, and they had like a powerhouse. It was like #1 in the nation.
Yeah.
Jacques Vaughn was on every Scholastic Sports page and all that because he also had a 4.2, 4.5 grade point average.
Yeah, he was
You know what I'm
super
saying?
smart.
Super smart. So as far as people telling him, oh, you got to do this with your money, I mean, we can't never tell nobody what to do with their money because we don't know what they're doing with their money.
Yeah.
You know, he's been in the league for 11 years.
Who, Jacques?
Yeah, listen, let me finish. He been in the league 11 years as a player, 12 years as a player, and then he was coaching for the last 12, 15 years, right? So he been in the league for like 26 years working. He's been a head coach. He's been an assistant coach for numerous teams. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at how much money he's actually saved, it's not a lot. It's a lot to us, but it's not a lot NBA standard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So for us to tell this man that got $10, $15 million net worth, that don't never mean that somebody got that in the bank.
So I just had this conversation with a client today, and he was talking about Kodak Black and how all these people with money and what they do. And I said, well, what makes you think they have money? Well, the internet says their net worth is this, but that doesn't mean that he has that money. So what he said was, well, his house he has. Well, how do we know his house is paid off?
Yeah, exactly.
He could
How do
be
we know
still
it's even
paying.
his?
Yeah.
Well, how do
He
we
could
know
be
it's even
renting it.
his is what I said first.
Yeah.
And then I said, how do we know his house is paid off? Because let's say he sells the house right now for what it's worth. He still has to put the money into whatever he didn't pay off before he gets anything.
Yeah.
And people don't, they just see a
And then
number
use that to buy another house.
and use that. But would it even be enough to buy another house?
We just saw this with
Somewhere.
Kanye West because
Yes.
we just saw this
Yeah.
with Kanye West. Okay, they say, oh, he worth X amount of billions, right? But they take a deal. They ain't taking no money out of his account. They taking a deal away. And now you only worth this. So that lets people know that just because that's your net worth, that's not what you're worth. You can't go pull that out the bank tomorrow.
Can't pull that out the bank.
You can't pull that out the
You're
bank.
not
You
gonna
got to
slap
sell
somebody with it.
everything you
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
to get that money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, for people that's telling people, oh, they net worth is this, they net worth is that. Now, don't get me wrong. When you got an old athlete and they say, oh, they net worth is only $2 million, they might have $10 million in the bank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But still, you can't never just say, oh, that's his net worth. Because I was thinking like, shit, they probably say my net worth is like $5.
I
You
wonder
know
what my net worth is.
So, you know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
$5.
It's just
little
like,
maybe
you know what I'm
10.
saying? Yeah, maybe 10. But that's all that to say is that, you know, you can't base what somebody just started doing.
Yeah.
He got the job in the 20 games in the season, 10 games in the season. You know what I'm saying? And okay, he may get 3. He's going to get the lowest amount of any coach that's in the league. He may get $2 million. He may be paying a mortgage because these fools, they just like us. They not finna go drop $2 million for a house.
No.
LeBron got $100 million house. You think he gave him $100 million?
Not at all.
No, he was like, oh, I got $10 million down. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is going to do that. You know what I mean? So you just got to think about that, man. And, you know these people, they got their own priorities first. Like Stacey Augmon, he used to have a camp. It was COVID and all that, so he hasn't had the camp and stuff like that. But you just got to think that people spending their money and doing all of this and all of that, and you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because people are not on Front Street. Like, you know, you got Snoop League and all that. They on Front Street because it's called the Snoop League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
And also, he comes from Muir. Muir has a really good alumni. The alumni will really put money into that school.
Exactly.
So, and they don't tell what they're doing. So if he's from Muir, he's giving back to his community for sure. That's the one school I know they do give back.
But people don't see it. And I mean, I think people expect somebody to be like, okay,
Grandiose.
Swaggy D, he just gave $10,000 to You went to Manual Arts. What school you go to?
Manual Arts.
He went to Manual Arts. He just gave $10,000 to Manual Arts, and he won a plaque, and he won all of this, and he want to come and cut the ribbon and all that.
Yeah.
No, man. People give $10,000 and turn around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here go the check. I'm gone.
Bye.
I don't need all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And people just. I think people, like you were saying, popcorn society. People is looking for them to give the money and then be looking for the fanfare, and everybody don't want the fanfare.
But I'm
You know
not.
what I'm
I'm not
saying?
gonna do that. If I'm wealthy, if I turn up wealthy tomorrow, end up getting $10-20 million, you think I'm gonna go give it to a charity or go give it to my high school where I went to high school at? No, I ain't about to do that.
That's giving back to your community.
Give it back
though.
to my communities, walk around the neighborhood and say, "Here you go, sir."
So that's
there you
just
go.
different ways.
I'm
It's-
putting money in people's hands. Bam, bam.
I mean-
I'm gonna have you lined up. I'm gonna say, everybody line up. Here you go.
I'm gonna be in
Line
that
up.
line.
hear you,
Here you
but
go.
I think
I'm not finna be doing all this charity, I'm giving it back to my high school, and I'm gonna give it to this charity and this charity. I'm not giving it to that. Because all they're going to do is pocket that money. They probably not going to give it to the kids.
Yeah.
So I don't believe none of that bullshit.
Well, when
So-
they do it, they like fund gyms.
Yeah, they
They
build a
fund-
gym
yeah,
and stuff
they
like
fund-
that.
Yeah, I'm going to go
stuff
build
they
it
know.
myself. I'm going
Yeah.
to go build
That's
that gym myself. I'm going to
that's
find the people to build that gym myself.
Yeah.
Or go
what happens.
fix up this park where I play basketball at.
And that's what they do.
That's
That's
what
how they
happens.
do it.
That's
That's
what
how they
happens.
do it.
Yeah.
But-
Go put some money in Jackie Robinson Park.
Yeah.
Go put some money in Villa Park.
Shit, what you think they doing over there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They ain't doing... Yeah, they fixed up Jackie Robinson Park, but come on now.
I ain't even gonna front to you, man. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, nigga. If I got bread, you know what I would do with Jackie Robinson Park?
Shut it down.
No, nigga. I have 24-hour police.
Yeah, for sure.
24-hour police,
For sure.
nigga. Because I love y'all niggas, but y'all fucking up the place that the kids
they are.
is supposed to.
The kids are there, yeah.
Y'all grew up there. Y'all had... Let me put the camera back. Y'all had y'all time to be there and all that. That's not a hangout spot, man. That's a safe haven for kids. You know what I'm saying? You can't go and fuck up kids. You got shootings in the park while kids is there. Like, come on, man. When you was a kid, niggas wasn't shooting while y'all was out there because they knew. You know what I'm saying? Niggas knew, like, oh, man, my kids is over there.
It was
We
order.
ain't doing
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? But now they don't give a fuck. So I will have 24-hour patrol at all of these parks.
Yeah.
That's where my money will be going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we will build like fucking. They got a new gym. They got a new field. Okay, we will build up the stands better. We will build little stuff better. You know what I'm saying? But most of that money will go for patrol. Like y'all niggas is gonna be out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Find somewhere
Yeah.
else. Go over
Find
to
somewhere
La
to hang out,
Pena.
exactly.
I don't
Go to La
understand
Pena.
the grown people hanging out at parks that don't have kids. What are you here for? You look like
That's
a
some 80s
pedophile.
shit.
You
Yeah.
look like a pedophile
Yeah,
right
it's some
now.
80s shit. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not protecting the kids. In the 80s, they was protecting the kids. That's what they were there for. They're not. That's not what they're
They
doing.
not.
I agree.
They not. And shout out to my cousin, man. My cousin Brian, man. You know what I'm saying? He been home about a year right now. Just seen him the other day, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brian, man. He did
Keep up the good
25
work.
years, man. Man. He did 25 years.
And he's still out a year later.
He just got out. Yeah. So
That's
I mean,
good.
yeah, man. We love you, bro. We gonna have you on the show, and we
Please.
gonna talk about everything that transpired. You know what I mean? With all the everything you went through. I'm not gonna say. We gonna leave that up to you. You feel me? But
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And man, so rest in peace to my nephew, man. We had the memorial Saturday. You know what I mean? That's when I seen my cousin Brian. I seen my cousin Yolanda, Keisha. You know what I'm saying? All of my cousins and all of my nieces and nephews. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that death got to bring us together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that death got to bring us together, man. But it was lovely. You know what I mean? Seeing all of my folks and telling my son, like, oh, yeah, that's your cousin. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's your brothers. I mean, my brother's kids that you haven't met. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how my brother's oldest daughter looks like my daughter Raven. It's crazy. And I showed her a picture. She said, damn. You know what I'm saying? She was like, we could be sisters. I'm like, yeah.
They
You know what I'm
never
saying?
met each other?
They should.
They
be.
never met.
They should.
They
be.
never met. You know what I'm saying? They never met. But they gonna meet soon, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to pick my daughter up, but it was just a long commute to go
Yeah.
pick her up in Atlanta, bring her back, and then take her back and all of that. And yeah, man, just family over everything, man. Just love your family, man, and, you know, spend time with your family. I don't give a damn if you just got to pull up for 20 minutes, say hi. You know what I mean? And, you know, they was all on me because, you know, y'all niggas know I be making them sweet potato pies and shit. They all, hey, you gonna make me a pie? You gonna make me a pie? I'm like, God damn. I usually make like 4, but this year I'm gonna make like 12 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm gonna be up early that morning, but you know what I mean?
Thanksgiving.
I cook every Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I've been cooking every Thanksgiving since like 2020. So for the past 25 years, if I wasn't incarcerated, I always cooked.
I'm not cooking till I have grandkids again.
Oh man, you ain't gonna never be cooking. No,
I guess not. I'm fine with that. I will pick up a plate everywhere else.
Oh, the real, yeah, man. So, shit, man. Anything else? Anybody else got to say?
Yes,
Nah,
I have a
man.
hypothetical.
Oh, go ahead.
I have a hypothetical. I want to
Okay.
put out there to you guys.
Are you gonna say what your friend said?
No,
Okay, yeah.
totally different.
Leave those alone. Nah.
I already know.
If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl.
No,
Okay.
so I'm going to tell you the reason for that is because most of the time it's women answering those questions like
What
they
questions?
know the question that was asked. You want me to ask it?
Yeah, go ahead and ask.
All right,
you
we'll
got
ask
some
the
couple
question.
niggas over here.
Yeah, so
what I'm saying? Niggas
the
in
question that was
relationships. I
asked
don't know.
was, what is it? Well, I mean, you should be able to. You're a man.
Okay.
What is it that
Wrist
men,
broke? No.
There we go. What is it that men are looking for in a woman or man?
Shit.
Broken wrist.
That was the jump shot.
Yes, the question is, what is it that men are looking for in women?
S, you want to start that one?
Compatibility, respect, and loyalty.
Okay. Swaggy D, did you hear the question? I didn't hear the question.
I'll repeat it if you need to.
Like the song says, love is overrated. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
How the song go? I want trust because loyalty is overrated. Or how does it go? How the song go?
I don't know, bro.
Anyways,
I don't listen to that genre. Oh, yeah. Answer the question, nigga.
What's the question?
What is it that men are looking for in a woman?
Well, shit. Me personally, and the woman,
Yes. No.
or just men in general.
What are women looking for in
No.
a man, right?
What are men looking for in a woman?
That's what I said.
No, you said what are women looking for in a man?
I didn't.
Okay. I
Drinking
can't
too
wait
much
till
of that
you watch.
wine.
I can't wait till you watch this over.
I'm gonna watch it. You listen. You drinking too much of that wine. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh
What's your
shit!
answer?
Women looking for loyalty and trust, and a woman that can hold it down, hold a fork down. You know what I mean? Shit. If anything happened to me and I lose my job, I want you to be able to hold me down.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Hold me down. Pay all the bills. If I lose my job, if I lose the job tomorrow, I want you to pay all the bills. If you can't do that, then you ain't the one for me.
Amen.
Pretty much, basically.
Single man.
So the question is, what?
What are men looking for in a woman? So what are you looking for in a woman?
Oh, man, complicated. Okay, so I think, you know what I mean? Like, when you're dealing with men that's in a relationship, right? They gonna tell you what they woman want. You feel me? But when you're talking to a single person want a female with a sense of humor, right? Easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to be no beauty queen. Just easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She got to be able to, you know, be a woman in the street, freak in the sheets. You know what I'm saying? She got to be able to take a joke. You know what I mean? Because men, we like to joke and we like to get joked back to. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be some compatibility about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Swaggy D was saying, like, you know, you want to have a woman that, you know, can hold up her own if, you know, things go bad. I got to be able to lean on you sometimes because, you know, shit goes wrong.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But the most shit is like, can I trust you? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trusting you with everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you got the keys to my whip and you driving it, whether I'm putting you on my insurance, whether I'm putting you on the lease or the mortgage, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting you on all of this stuff that I'm doing. Are you open to, you know what I mean, put me on to whatever you got going? I want to learn from you. You can learn from me, but I really want to learn from you, because one thing about women is this, and this is what I hate, not hate, but
It's
this
okay,
is,
you can say
this
hate.
is what I dislike about just people in general. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships, because a lot of women, they hop from relationships, and men do it too. They hop from relationships to relationships, and the only thing they got to offer the other person is what the last person taught them. You know what I'm saying? I want to know some shit that you know on your own. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would not date a woman that don't have friends. Because if you don't have friends, that means all you know is what this nigga taught you. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you know on your own. Don't teach me some shit that fucking Ray done taught you. You know what I'm saying? I want to know some shit, and I want to know how you like to live your life. You know what I'm saying? I need a woman that know how to be by herself. You know what I mean? If she know how to be by herself, then she know how to be with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can live by yourself, you can live with somebody else. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's just me. I'm a complicated person, you know what I'm saying? And I may want a lot, but I give a lot when the time is able to be given. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, and you know, me, my personality, any women that I meet or I deal with, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they love me or nothing like that, but the things that I have to offer, they cool with, because I'm going to make them laugh, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have fun, and, you know what I'm saying, compassion. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do everything, and then when I see some breakage of them, then I'm like, you know what? This ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just got to be honest, trustworthy, and, you know, teach me some shit, because I'm going to teach you some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Okay, now to my hypothetical.
Okay.
So, this is how it was told to me. A client talked to me about this. So it's a man and a woman. They go out on a date. Before the date, okay, so the question is, who's wrong?
Okay.
Before the date, he goes and he sleeps with somebody and then goes out to the date with her, and he pays for everything.
Okay.
Okay, reverse. The woman goes out and sleeps with somebody else, but still goes on the date, and the man pays for everything. Mm-hmm. Is there a right or wrong person in this situation?
No, because y'all just dating.
Yeah, nobody's bonded to anybody.
Yeah. I tell them, motherfucker, date them all.
Date everybody.
Shit,
Yeah.
date everybody. Shit, because I mean, you know, and that's where men and women get it fucked up, because I ask you for your number, and we talk on the phone. We have one bomb ass conversation. Now you think I'm yours.
Right.
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
That's what women get it
and that's
confused.
what's
Men
fucked
do
up.
it too. Men do it too.
I say it both ways.
Yeah,
I say it both ways.
He said women.
You know what I'm saying? I say both ways, because
Yeah.
you got some niggas that be like, oh, this is my baby.
my girl.
You know what I'm saying? We done talked on the phone for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, nigga, y'all just had a good conversation.
That's Brian.
Hey, that's a nigga.
That's a
He
nigga.
falls in love as soon as he meet her.
Exactly. But
No, so not many men do that.
it's a lot of men that do,
It's a lot
bro.
of men that
It's
do.
a lot of men
It
that
is.
do.
It's a lot
I've
of
had
men.
boyfriends
that
I didn't
do.
even know I had.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
So-
and then when they see you with another female, or you be like, "Hey, I'm on the phone right now." They, oh, you're like, yeah, you know, hey, shit, you ain't the only fucking
It's not
fish in the
just
sea.
you.
You know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
just
I'm not
you.
committed to you,
Yeah.
and that's what people gotta understand. Like, somebody sent me something the other day, and they said it's a different stages, man. It's talking, it's dating, it's exclusive dating, and it's a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to get through all of those steps to get to that relationships, and know that it's some exclusivity between y'all two.
Exclusivity.
And y'all two the only ones. You done dropped all your hoes. She done dropped all her hoes. And now y'all trying to see what can become of this. Until it's at that point, I tell a motherfucker to date everything. You know what I'm saying? Date them all, because you
Exactly.
never
For
know
real.
what's
You
going to
just
happen.
dating.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what I'm
dating, you're
saying?
just dating. That's what people don't
Yeah.
realize. If you're dating somebody, you're dating them.
Yeah.
They don't belong to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So people need to stop tripping. Like, come on now.
That's where a lot of murders occur.
Yeah.
Yeah, my homegirl Betty. You know what I mean? That's how she got killed. You know what I mean? The nigga found out she was dating somebody else, and he killed her on the freeway right here in Pasadena.
I remember that.
So so basically he like, nigga, if I can't have you, nobody can have you.
That's what Sally
and nobody can
Sally
have
did.
him too, because now he in jail,
locked
locked up forever, killing somebody on the freeway.
So-
I don't know.
Selfish nigga.
Killer Sally got out and got married again to
She
another
did.
black man.
27 years, 25 years later.
Another black man.
Ain't no pussy that good.
No.
I ain't killing
Dick
nobody
either.
for nothing.
Dick either. No.
No, definitely shit. It better not be shit. Like S told me, start giving them half of the dick.
Yeah, that's it.
You guys are retarded. Half of it.
Start giving them half of the
Give
dick.
them half the
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You give them half the pill, man, not the whole thing, man.
Shit.
You give them half the pill, they got a chance to, not be, dope sick, dick sick.
You feel me? Shit, women, a lot of we can't just say women though. You feel me? We gotta say both sexes.
People.
A nigga sometimes you feel like he hit a woman and nigga that's his. And the woman, that's her nature. Like, oh, I gave it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah man, like we both wanted this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, we gonna go on about our day, you know what I'm saying? And I hit you when I do hit you. Or you hit me when you hit me. You know what I'm saying? And it goes on like that. So,
Yeah.
love yourself.
You better.
That's all it is.
Hey, man.
That's all it is.
That's what it is. They ain't getting enough love.
Yeah.
Somebody ain't loving them. They're not getting the love at home. Their dad wasn't there for them. Mama didn't love them.
Yeah.
Mama was out chasing men.
You know what I
Daddy
mean?
wasn't
Hell
home.
yeah, man. Love yourself, man. You
I
know
dated
what
this
I'm
girl
saying?
for 3 weeks. We went on a couple of dates, and I left her house one day. She gonna tell me, "Okay, I love you." I'm looking at her like, "You love me first, girl? What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Have a good night. I don't know what
night.
you talking about. I love you. Well, I
Good
just
night.
met you.
That's because you was being Mr. Tibbs. You know what that mean? T-I-B, tongue in butt.
Is that what she was doing? She fell in love.
No,
We
'cause-
just joking, but you know
well,
what I'm
no.
saying?
What I did wrong is when I was hitting it, I was like, "This mine. This my pussy.
Oh,
this my
yeah,
pussy.
yeah.
Who pussy is this? This mine."
What
Yeah.
if she say Albert's? He in jail for 6 years.
Or Gustavo's.
Or Gustavo. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's my problem. I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, you gotta tell him call me Sancho.
Man on the side.
Turn them around and you choke them when you're doing it. Look them in their eyes.
Now you choke them, they gonna really love you.
All right.
You choke them, they gonna love you. Like, oh my God.
Whose is it? Mine?
That's probably how you be doing it
That's
too.
exactly how he
That
does
nigga be
it.
doing the
I'm
old
happy they saw it.
Billy Ray
I'm happy
Cyrus,
they saw it
achy
on
breaky
camera.
heart.
Yes.
That's how he do when he comes. He's shaking.
Hey, like old boy on Soul Plane when he was fucking with the lobster.
Oh, yes.
Just beside myself.
Ooh-wee.
Just beside myself.
You all wet and slippery.
Yeah, the orgasm.
Rest in peace, Pops.
Rest in
Yes,
peace,
sir.
Pops. Yeah, Pops was a funny man.
John Witherspoon.
Yes, yes.
Hell yeah. We got any other discussions before we call it a night?
Nah, we down to the last words.
All right, for sure. Start it off, S.
Man, respect yourself, man. Love your family. Be a provider and a protector. Stand on business, man. Not bullshit. Real business. Stay out of people's business. Love yourself. That's it for me.
Amen. We're going to go over to Swaggy Dizzle.
That's right. Love yourself. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Right there.
Okay? That's my motto. Okay? Comb y'all hair. Yo,
Oh,
all right?
I can't stand him. That was going to be mine.
This nigga done
When y'all come get a haircut, please wash your hair. I don't want to cut grease. I don't cut dirt or grease.
Wash your hands
Okay.
and wash your hair.
Wash your hair.
Wash your hands. Wash your hair. Okay? Be clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, people.
It is.
Please. Y'all
Yes,
need
sir.
to get it together. All right?
Yes,
Brush
sir.
your teeth. Okay, don't come in here with no stanky breath.
Oh God.
Cause I can smell it when I'm doing your hair. I don't want to smell all that.
But your
Please.
breath stank too, nigga.
You keep
It's
white
his breath
crust.
he's smelling. It's his breath he's smelling.
Oh shit.
All right.
I feel you though, cause shit, who wants to be cutting a nigga hair and they be like, hey, cut a little something off the side.
Right. You're like, God damn, let me put my mask on.
I remember the
It's a good thing they make us wear masks.
I remember the person
Yes.
you talking about too. It was one person that nigga was funky.
Good Lord, musty as hell. Like, wear deodorant, please, people. We clean, man.
And that nigga
Come
was
on
young
now.
too.
Gotta
That
do
nigga
better.
was young.
Do better.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say, and I'm done.
Let's go, Nia.
I want to piggyback off of that and say, comb your hair, please.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's my job is not to comb your hair like that. You have to maintain it. Please maintain your hair. And then everybody be safe.
Man.
It's just crazy out here. Things are getting wild and wilder. Nas's apartment got broken into.
Damn.
At
Out
his
here in
house.
Cali? Yeah, because I know we live out here.
Yeah. His house got broken into, so you guys just be safe.
Yes, yeah.
That's it?
And invest in
Oh.
a gun.
Yeah, if you can have one. And if you can't have one, just don't
Yeah.
tell them you got
Don't
one.
Yeah, invest
Yeah.
in it.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know?
And if you can have it, register it, please.
Yeah, register, man. Register and make sure you keep a fucking gun lockbox if you got kids in the house.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because a couple episodes ago, you know what I mean? Friend of
Yes.
mine, you know what I'm
Baby.
saying? Yeah, man. So, you know, just got to make sure you got a lockbox if you got kids in the house. I don't give a fuck if they teenagers. You know what I'm saying? I got another friend who son was playing with a gun and, you know what I'm saying, shot himself. You know, his friend shot him with the gun because they don't know what the fuck they doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That has to go with, like, stop hiding stuff from your kids. Teach them about gun safety.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what white people do.
Yeah.
They teach their
13
kids as
years old.
They teach them
12
as
years
babies.
old. You know what I'm saying?
As babies.
Yeah.
We need to start teaching our kids about gun safety.
Yeah. Gun safety. So, man, a lot to unpack. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, we're going to go with the gun safety. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go with the love yourself. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know, be honest with yourself, man, because you can tell yourself a gang of bullshit and you're going to believe it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to believe it. You know, you can wake up in the morning and tell yourself like you the shit and all that. That's good. You know what I'm saying? We want those positive affirmations, but you can't tell yourself that you're the hardest nigga in the earth and you walk outside and, you know what I'm saying, you thinking that and then you go try to fuck with somebody else and now, you know, you end up murdering people. They murdering you, you know what I'm saying? Just be humble, man. Always humble yourself, man. Love yourself. And when you love yourself, you love others just as you love yourself.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? So, man, every week, man, every day, you know what I mean? You just got to be better than you was the day before. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got ends, don't make them niggas your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Lil Reg. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Takeoff. You know what I mean? And, you know.
Rest in peace to the three brothers in Virginia.
Yeah, rest in peace to the three brothers in Virginia, man.
That's
And,
right. Rest in peace.
you know, shit. Praying for you, my brother Reg. You know what I'm saying? Love you. You
Love
know
you,
what I
right,
mean?
bro. Love you
And,
too.
You know, we gonna get through this. You know what I mean? Like we always do. You know what I'm saying? And so good to see all the kids in one spot. You know what I mean? And my family, I love y'all. You know what I mean? Like Swaggy said, man, love, peace, and hair grease. Man, this shit is brought to you by Famously Broke Clothing, Nuwave Barbershop, Nuwave Shop Talk, episode 45. That Michael Jordan coming back. You know what I'm saying? And we
Yes,
out
sir.
of this motherfucker, man.
For real.
For real.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you Nuwave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Nuwave Shop Talk, Nuwave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. Nuwave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. directors, holla at your boy.